Welcome. Hello there. Hello, Big Steve. You are first. Wow, that was fast. I just decided to do a pop up. I'm like, whoa, that's quick. And Cece, hello, 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 Christine. Welcome in. How you guys doing? I just came down here and I thought, what the heck? I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm gonna go ahead and go live and see what's going on. Hey, Nathan, welcome in. If anybody would like to join me, I can always put the link in the chat. It's up to you guys. No pressure on you. Um, I'll just drop it right here for you. Anybody like to come up? If you want to show one of your tanks or whatever, that's great. Hello, Lori. How are you tonight? Um, I need to figure out my where's it at here? Is that the one? I got the wrong frame go there. That's better. All right. How you doing, CC? Hello. Wow. I was like, I'm gonna go downstairs and start looking at the fish, and I went around and fed everybody, and I was like, okay, now what? So nice. You always stream right after my lights go off. Oh no. Yeah, I get down here. I'm up, basically a late owl. Yep. I've been going to bed about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I get up around 11. That's how my schedule's been lately. I like to trim it back to like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning and get up around 9. That would be better. But right now is the way it's working. That's it's kind of going the other way. Oh, thank you, Christine. That's so nice. I Hey, good evening, Stephen P. I just watched your short. I don't think guppies would taste good at all. That was so funny. Oh my god, that was great. I don't know if you've seen Steven's recent short, his beautiful guppy tank, the mosh pit. I like that. Those are some catchy songs you come up with. I've been doing 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. sleep schedule. Oh yeah, it's similar to mine. I'm about 4 to 11. You're 5 to 12, so pretty close. Hey Skipper, how you doing, my friend? I found more fry tonight. Oh, nice. Red tail split fins, and I found 3 fried tonight. Oh, that's nice. That's always exciting, isn't it? I've been checking out my Zebradinio tank there, and I still ain't seen anything yet. So I'm wondering if I'm pretty sure I got male and female, but I'm not positive. I might have 2 small females along, and I know the big one's a female because she's big and plump, but I don't know about the other 2. They're small and they're skinny, I mean, I did the best I could try to pick them out, but yeah, I'm hoping to get some fry out of them, and I'm also hoping to get some fry out of my platies over there. I've had them now for about, what has it been since I got my angels? About 5 weeks, Christine, something like that. They should have been doing something by now. I believe the fish were sold via Skipper's auction by Luke and his. Oh yes, and was donated to you by Curtis. Oh, that's cool. Y'all get way more sleep than me. Well, you know what? I go to bed at 4, but I might be laying there playing a game on my phone or something for another hour or two. you know. SC Catahoula's, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm just out here frogging around late at night, like usual, down here in the fish room. I figured, well, why not spend time with my friends? I'll just come down here and do that. Talk about fish, talk about life, everything. Yep. I still got your dragon bloods here, Skipper. I'm going to get them to you as soon as I can. Shouldn't be too much. I mean, if we get some warm weather coming up here, hopefully, get them to you before spring. Oh, Alan, hey there. I just watched one of his new shorts he just put out. His music that he likes to listen to from back in the 50s when he was growing up. Was it 51, 52 when that was, Alan? I couldn't remember. But that music sounded like it was from the 50s. I'm kidding. I'm picking on you. You know that. I know you're not born in the 50s. Why should I tell him that when you were actually born in the 40s? That's not nice. I'm kidding again. Okay. I'm just in a goofy mood tonight, guys. Just one more fish. Hello. Oh, I'm ready to be in Florida. It's damn cold here. 24 degrees. What is it here right now? I think it was 19. Check on my phone here. Let's see. I'm kind of curious, actually. I haven't been outside yet today. It's 16 degrees here. Look at that. 16. Wow. Hello, J. Katie and River. How are you? So good to see you. Just finished an emergency clean out of our FX6. It stopped running. Ooh. Did you get it started up again? Wow. Oh, it's 70 tonight where Nathan's at. That's nice. Oh, Skipper's going down to Florida. When are you going down there, Skipper? And what's happening down there? You should be the first person in the fish fam from outside Florida I get to meet. Oh, wow. It's 2 there. Oh, my goodness. 2 degrees. That's real cold there. Oh. I hope you folks are staying warm in your house. It's weather's not fit for man or beast out there when it's that cold, I tell you. We had a neighbor back when I was growing up. They had a German Shepherd, and that dog they kept it out. Was out in DeWitt, north of here, about 5 miles north of where we're at right now. And I was out there. We were watching that poor dog out there. He was just freezing. He was a big dog, big, beautiful German Shepherd. And I think I was young back then. I think it was like 9 or 10 years old. I went over there. I bundled up and I went over and knocked on the door. Neighbors come to the door. I said, "Would you please let your dog inside? I think he's freezing to death." And you should have seen the expression on their faces. They were like, "Who was this kid to tell me what to do?" But they did bring him inside. I was like, "Thank goodness." That was not nice. Alan says, "Yes, guys, sub to my channel and look at my videos." Well, there you go. Pays to advertise. I'm going to go with the Flo's house at the end of the month. Oh, that's nice. Richard Reynolds, yeah. Oh, he's got a heck of a fish room. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I was checking with him a while back about some platinum angels. He didn't have any at the time, but I'm hoping that he could be in the auction this coming spring when it warms up the rest of the country. Get some different kind of stuff on there, and that'd be cool. Well, that sounds like a fun trip down there. How long are you going for, Skipper? I've never been to Florida. I've never been south. I've never been south of Indiana or Ohio. That crazy? Well, except flying to Texas. Other than that, I've never been south in a car, south of Indiana or Ohio. Oh, you're going to have a cookout. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, man. I haven't cooked out on the grill in over 3 years. Um, I like to, I don't like gas grills. They kind of, I don't know. I've never used them before, so I'm kind of, I wouldn't say scared, but I'm very cautious about wanting to use it. I like charcoal better. Um, so I haven't, it's brand new. I'm still out on our deck out there, covered up. I still haven't used it yet. It's for free, Alan says. Hey, Big Easy Support Group. Hello, how you doing? Hello, Mark. How's Alan doing in New Zealand tonight? What are you up to? Right now, what is it? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Is it 4:28 p.m. for you, Alan, right now, or is it 5:28? Curious to know that. I just found fry number 4. I love this part of the hobby. Jeff, I hope to participate in the auction. Oh, absolutely. Plants, fish, whatever you want to do, Nathan. More than welcome. That'd be great. I have something I don't know. I want to sell fish online. Oh, you can try it. I sell on Get Gills. It's pretty easy. I mean, they do take I think it's 3 or 4% off the top, which isn't too bad. I know that eBay takes a little bit more, but with eBay, you can also get discounted shipping. I know that Ron and Elfish, David, they're on eBay, and they sell stuff there. To be honest with you, I bought a lot of my stuff on eBay, so I don't know why I'm not selling there, because Get Gills doesn't get a whole lot of traction anymore, really. I think it might be drying up over there. So, yeah, you should do that, Nathan. Why not? I mean, make a few dollars, help pay for the hobby. It's a good thing. You don't have to, the thing of it is you can choose when and how you want to sell. In other words, you don't got to commit yourself, well, I got to sell fish every week, unless you want to. But if you get a lot of something and you want to get rid of some of it, sure, put it up there, You sell it out, and then if you get an overabundance, another fish, do the same thing. I haven't put my, these fish I'm sending to Skipper and Gabriel. I never put those on there, but I don't know if they'd sell them. I mean, they're beautiful, but African cichlids had their day, I think. It's kind of a niche type fish. People don't really, they don't really want to. It's not as popular as it once was, I don't think, except for a small group of people. But I wouldn't mind keeping a tank of them just to look at them and to keep them, but they're great. But I like to breed stuff that I can raise up and sell and help keep the lights on here and whatnot. Yeah. So, yes. That would be great, Nathan. I came down here earlier, guys, and I never brought my coffee down from upstairs. I got to get it, but I don't know if anybody would want to pop up here and keep people company while I go get some coffee. Would anybody mind doing that? Let me drop this link here in case you do. Otherwise, I'm just going to be gone for about 3 or 4 minutes so I can get me something to drink. My throat's getting kind of parched. So there you go. I'll wait for you and see if anybody wants to come in before I go, because I have to let you in. Alan, come on up here. You can talk to the folks. I'll be upstairs getting coffee. You can talk to them, tell them about your channel. Just go ahead and hit that link. Set and forget type, right? Oh, smoker, yeah. Monster Fish Gal, we probably got 6 inches of snow. Ooh, I tell you what, we've been lucky here in Michigan, Skipper. We've been really lucky. I've been knocking on this damn wood for a month now. We've only got about this much snow. I mean, not now. It's all green out there. But We had about this much snow is all, and I shoveled the driveway one time, and it doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. Hello, Elaine. How are you? Just stick the camera in front of a tank. Let me see if I can turn this. I'll just. Oh, shit! Uh-oh. What was that? Oh no! Whoops! That's what I get for. I just broke a. Luckily, it was just my old yellow coffee mug here. I'm just gonna leave it right here. I'm not gonna turn this anymore because I got too much crap on this table. Oh, I dropped my phone. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to cuss, but I'll be back in a couple minutes. I just got to get some coffee. Right back. Coming. I'm down here. Sorry about that, guys. I was thirsty. I had to get something. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just gotta clean this table off. Let me show you. It's my work table. I do all my projects and stuff, but I got all. I eat down here. All kinds of stuff. Sorry about that. Let me make you sick. Oh, is Garage Aquatics here? Garage Aquatics. Oh, I doubt it. It's only 8:37 there. Coro's here. Hey, Coro. How you doing? Welcome in. I just had to go up and get a coffee. I was kind of parched. Hey, Jason. I'm going to drop the link in case you would like to come up here. I came down here to feed the fish, and I was like, you know what? I got nothing else to do, so there you go. Yeah, I never called. I didn't even know I was going to stream until I got down here after I fed the fish, and I was normally I'd give it a little bit of thought before starting. Hey, good morning, David. It's my other friend Dave over in the UK. How you doing? Welcome in. I just got done feeding the fish a moment ago, and I hadn't planned on streaming, but I was sitting down here and I was like, I don't have anything else to do. Well, I do. I can be cleaning this table up, but heck with that right now. I'd rather spend time with you guys instead. Oh, is it in the title? Oh, shoot. I thought I had a different thumbnail on there. Oops. Sleep there too. No, no, I don't sleep down here. No. It's too cold down here. At least right now it is. It's in my title. Oh, man. That's why I got up. Yeah. So anybody, if you want to jump up here, go ahead and click that link. We got I got my normal stream tomorrow afternoon at Aquatic Addicts Anonymous. I actually got a topic this week, but I'm not going to talk about it just yet. And that should be fun. Let's see what else we got. Christina's got a new channel coming up. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be on Mondays at noontime, I believe. Is that right, Christine? At 12 p.m. And then we have Alan. Everybody who's subbed to Alan, I want you to go over there right now and click off it. And I'm just kidding, Alan. I'm kidding. He's a good guy. You're a good guy, Alan. Yeah, go over and give him. If you haven't subbed to Alan, go. He's getting close to getting to his 1K, and so is Jason. 5-star betas. He's been. I've been following his channel. How long has it been now, Jason? About 3 years, something like that. Jeff, get lost. Oh. It's been about 3 years. I remember on theirs. Yeah. It's been a while. I will give you a. He did. He is lots. What? I'm wondering what I missed here. Yeah, he might be. He didn't really. Is in my yeah. Jeez. I was just kind of jumping on here. I wasn't even sure. Justina Harms, hello. I just thought somebody was breaking into my house. Uh-oh. No, that was my coffee cup. I had a yellow coffee cup here, and I knocked it to the floor, and it smashed. Doing great. It's 4 a.m. in the UK. I'm half asleep. But, yeah, doing good. Oh. Do you have to work this morning? That's early. Oh, my goodness. It's 11:41 here right now. Works. I was promised Iran. Give us Iran. Give us Iran. Give us Iran. I would. I didn't even notice that I thought it was my usual thumbnail. I talked to Ron earlier. We are streaming. Ron's streaming tomorrow at 1:30 West Coast time tomorrow. It'll be 4:30 here on Eastern Standard Time. He's got a live stream. He does that on. He does that one then on Tuesday. Then he's got another one on Thursday. So you can see Ron tomorrow. I'll be on there with him. If he, he likes to have me on there. So if he does, I'll be there. If not, I'll be out in the chat. Hello, Darlene. How are you? So good to see you. I'll be in the bushes tonight. Oh, all right. Yeah, the new show, but not a new channel. It'll be on the Sweet Acre Koi channel. I'm looking so forward to that. And yep, I don't know all that much about it, but I know it's going to be different. I need 12 more to hit 200. Yes, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Big Steve, give him a sub. It's free. It's nice to do. 11 now, Steve. Look at that. Here we go. I think the goal we got to get for you is get you to 500 this summer. Get everybody's numbers up. Why not? It's good to do that. Hey, Lucky. Hello. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a stream with, I'm not sure if he's still here or not, but Horizon Fish Keeping. We're going to do a collaboration stream here coming up. I think we're going to do a tour of his fish room. But we just got to figure out the time. Because it really jumped. I need 80 for 200. Yes. TK, nice. Anyone that uses a Python hose for water changes, I have one use for filling and it's turned black inside. Should I worry about cleaning it or just leave it? I got some hoses that are not the cleanest on the inside, but I don't worry about it too much. I mean, the water comes out of the end and it's clear. I desperately need advice on raising fry. I got gifted a mop of Bosemani. Ooh. And all of them, he's trying to give me a couple fry, and I don't want to lose them again. Well, I wish that David was here. He's not feeling good. He's sick right now. But he breeds those Bosemani rainbows. I think he told me the hardest thing is feeding them in the beginning because they're so tiny when they're born. But I guess if you use like Infusoria or like that 50 to 100 micron powdered foods like Sarah Micron, they can eat that. Their mouths are so tiny. Going to be showcasing Maureen's tanks. Ooh, nice. No one has ever seen them before. I know we haven't. That's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. And everybody, if you don't know Maureen, she's Keith's Koi Haven. And she's a wonderful person. Had a wonderful channel. You're going to love her. She's great. Hey, Mud Digger. Hello. Darlene saying hello to Skipper. Hello, Sweet Acres. How you doing, T? Let's see. Hey, the dry question. I may be able to help. Do you want to pop up here? I'll give you the link. You may be able to help. Here we go. If you'd like to go ahead and just click that link, come on up. Bonnie, hello. How are you, honey? So good to see you. So lucky I ran across you. Oh, I just came down to the fish room to feed the fish, and I was like, I didn't even know I was going to stream, but I thought, why not? Oh, I'm so glad I did. Big hello to everyone. Please forgive me while I make my very late dinner sandwiches. I'll join you. You take your time, sweetie. You go ahead and take your time. We'll see you when you come in. That's so nice. Good to see you. Feeding the fry is the hard part. It says use Hikari first bites. Yeah, that's what I use. In fact, I just picked up a new package on Amazon. I like to use this when my shell dwellers, the little ones, are born. They're so tiny. And then move on to the baby. After about the first week, yeah, then the brine shrimp. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Yes, it is good to see you around, isn't it? I'm always brightens my day up when all you guys come in here. Yes. Did I miss Paul? Paul Stingray. Oh my goodness, there he is. Hey, howdy, Mr. Mustache. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yes. How is Australia treating you tonight? Today? It's actually afternoon for you now, isn't it? Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Ron Cichlids fry. Oh yeah, Ron Cichlids. It is. Yeah, I'm gonna try that sometimes. I know Ken's Fish has some good stuff too, but I've never bought their. I did miss you. Yes, I did. The chat was moving so fast, and I didn't have my trusty looking glass here. I agree with the Hikari First Bites. Also using a turkey baster to suck up bites in the water and move it around in the column. Yes. Otherwise, it'll just float for a long time, won't it? I know that. Who needs a wrench? Paul? Let me get on here with my. I can't do it on Witchmahoogie there, but I can do it on YouTube. Let me do that. I'll find out who needs that wrench. Let me see here. Is it Paul? Yep, it is. There we go. Got you there, mate. I got you on there now, Paul. You're on there. Yep. And right. And we have another one here that doesn't have one. It's I've seen you in here before, Mud Digger. So I'm going to give you your wrench. Whoops. Where'd you go? I missed you. Oh, there you are. All right. That way you can go around and check other people's channels out easily. And there's my camera. Camera always messes up on me when I'm doing something. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Let's do that again. Yep, I got you as a moderator. Hey, you got it, mate. You got it. I'm slow, but I'm consistent. I'm slow but dependable. Hey, Craig. I missed you too, mate. Good to see you. Oh my goodness, Darlene. I thought you were. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am very sorry about that. I thought I had you a while back. There you go. I apologize on that. My things get past me, There you go. And we have hello, Audra. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Have a fun stream. Oh yes, definitely. It's kind of an impromptu stream, Audra. I was down here feeding the fish, and then I was thinking, okay, what am I going to do now? And then here I am. Yes. Yep. So, David, be sure to let me know when you want to. Oh, thank you so much, Audra. Thank you very much. We have Mike Fish Tank Aquatics, Eyeball Pirate, Big Ben Urban Explorations, Rona Aces, Skipper's Aquariums, Craig's Catfish Cave, and Mike Myers and Jim's Fish. MNC Aquatics. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. Thank you very much, Audra. I appreciate that. It helps so much. And also New Local Austin received that too. That is very, very nice. Thank you, Audra. Most definitely looking forward to a live Jeff. Yes, let me know, David, when it's convenient for you. I'm pretty much open a lot of the time right now. because I'm kind of uh, constrained to the home here. Thank you so very much, Audra. We were just talking a little bit ago with Nathan about the auction coming up in the spring, so we're going to try and get some new interesting fish and stuff out. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be a good time. Yes. Thank you again. Thank you so very much. Yes. Well, you're all sweet. All you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. Make me just you're wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, you got your peas are doing great. You got pea puffers. I didn't even know you got those, Craig. Ooh, I gotta make it a point to get over. I doing. Are you still doing a lot of lives on? You do mostly on TikTok now. Is that right? I've never been on TikTok yet. Oh, those are cool. And I know that people have bred them in their aquariums too. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, David. Thank you so very much. Audrey, you are so kind. Yes. And so are you, and everyone else in here are so kind also. Oh, peas are so cute. Oh, I got new fish. Ooh. That is that is always exciting. Now, you got the new pea puff? You got pea puffers. What else did you get? That's my phone I'm listening to. Oh, that's great. See, my last new fish were my zebra danios I got over there. I'm trying to breed them, and I'm trying to breed too much stuff at once. I got the glow light danios, I got the zebra danios, and the cherry barbs. Hey, Ben, welcome in. Corys and peacocks. Peacock gudgeons or peacock cichlids? Yes, new fish are always fun. It always perks me up. Every time I get a box delivered, it's like Christmas. And there is Ron. I'm going to drop the link, Ron. I just kind of did a little impromptu here. I was down feeding the fish. And fantastic. There he is. I forgot. Skipper told me I used the different thumbnail. I used the same one that I used when we were on together. Everybody says, we're here to see Ron. Where's Ron at? I was like, oh, no. Whoops. But I'm glad you're here. But if you'd like to click on that link, come on up. That'd be fantastic. Oh, you got the cichlids, peacocks. Yes, hello, Ben. Good to see you. I'd love to give you all these dragon bloods, Craig, if I could get them to you, but I got some going to Skipper. I got some going to Gabriel. My LFS abandoned someone, told everyone about their malpractice and fish abuse. Oh, wow. Now, where is that at, Justina? Oh, if they're doing malpractice and abusing fish, that's not good. That's not good at all. Give you a minute? Sure thing, Ron. No problem. Take your time, my friend. I just got a nice fresh hot cup of coffee here and just starting to roll here. My LFS. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, is that good? Wonderful. Well, I gotta say, I think the New Year's off to a pretty decent start. Really, I mean, it really has. Hey, Mike, isn't that wonderful, Audra? She gifted memberships. I'm glad you got one. Oh, southeastern Ontario. Okay. Well, welcome. I have quite a few friends up in Canada. All right, Christine, we'll be here. We'll see you when you come back. Do you have email? Yes, I do. I'll put it right here. Oh, thank you so much, Christine. Oh, my goodness. Look at Jason H. Sean for SLC Aquatics. Shady Grady. All right. Andy Carson. Nice. Fish Nerd. Fantastic. Kalish Emissa. Yay. That's awesome. That is very awesome. Daniel Velez. Oh, thank you so much. And we have Foxy. Volcanic. Oh, Sadie. Nice. That is awesome. Whips World. Good. Okay, I hear Ron here, and here we are. Okay, Ron, can you hear me? I'm not sure why I can't hear you or see you. I got a snack and came back and more gifts. Y'all are so nice. Isn't that right? Yes. So very nice. Oh. Unfortunately, the fish trade can be horrible. It's all too common to see people put money over the fish's health. Hey, Rob. Hello. Hello there.
I had to plug my camera back in, and it wasn't cooperating.
Oh.
So, hello.
Hello, and thank you so much for the gifted memberships again. That is so fantastic. Let's see here. CC. I don't want to miss anybody here. Don't forget to hit the like. Thank you so much, Ben. I appreciate that. Ron, thank you for coming up here. I'm so glad to see you.
Well, it's good to be here. I just happened to open YouTube and I saw late Al's hoot at Garage Aquatics. And I thought,
you know what? And then Skipper told me, but I thought I have one that's just the generic one, right? I thought that. I guess I didn't look at it. I didn't look at it with this. But I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, well, it's good to be here. How is everybody?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, good.
I mentioned your stream tomorrow at 1:30 West Coast time.
Yeah, Pacific. Yep.
Yeah,
and Thursday, 1:30 Pacific.
And 1:30 on Thursday, so it's 1:30 on both those days.
Yes, correct.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about the Thursday. I knew that tomorrow was 1:30.
Call it Garage Talk.
Garage Talk, yes.
And that's, thank you, David Elfish, for that one. I think he's the one that came up with it originally. So, and I'm hitting the like button now.
It is a good. It is a good name for it.
Well, hey TK. While I was listening, I heard people talking about getting new fish.
Yeah, Craig got new fish too.
Who did? I'm sorry.
Craig. Craig's Catfish.
Yeah, I think that's who I heard. Yeah.
Hello, June. Hello, Gabriel.
Yeah, hi, Skipper. Hi, June. Gabriel.
Wow. Coffee is brewing.
Ben.
Okay, this is for you. Cheers to you.
I got a mug of chamomile tea so I can sleep tonight.
Oh, yeah. this coffee here. I'll go up. I'll finish this up. I can go lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Susan. Thank you. I've been trying to get. Do you remember Ed's picking up cichlids?
Yes, I do. In fact, he picked up a couple of my cichlids, as I recall.
He got those albino crebensis.
Yes.
I've been trying to get him back on the show to do another tour because he did get a new microphone and camera. So.
Oh, cool. I hope the cichlids are doing all right.
I'm pretty sure.
I haven't heard anything, so no news is good news a lot of times.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, he takes great care of his fish. I don't think that's going to be.
Yeah, I would never question that. Yeah.
But it kind of fell off the radar. I mean, we were talking almost every other day, and then I'm not sure. I hope he's all right.
Garage Unfiltered.
Time to go do work. Have fun. Don't work too hard. Telling Craig not to work too hard is like telling a fish to swim, right?
Yeah. Have a good day. Yeah, Craig.
All right. You have a good
day, mate. How's that? Tell me that was pretty good.
Oh, look at this. June has an idea for your name, Garage Unfiltered.
Yeah.
That's another great, isn't it?
Yeah, Garage Aquatics 2023 sucks. But I'm stuck with it, kind of. I had I known what I was doing at the time, I want a Garage Aquatics. Somebody already has it. They don't use it. And then what it should have been would have been Ron's Garage Aquatics would have been good. But, and it's kind of, I don't think I can change that without screwing myself up. So here we are, Garage Aquatics 2023. It's dated.
Is that for the channel name or is that for the name of a live stream?
That is my channel name.
No, I'm what June is doing. Is that for a channel name, June? Or
I get it. Okay.
I wasn't sure if that was
Garage Unfiltered. Yeah, that's good too.
Hey, George. Welcome.
Garage Talk Unfiltered, maybe. George, fellow Californian.
Yes.
Soon though.
Welcome.
Empty tonight. What did you do with all those fish, George?
Oh, I missed. Oh, my Twitter. It's empty. Oh, wow. I know.
Go ahead.
He was talking about moving those out, I think, for more Lake Tanganyika fish, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah. Yes, strategic branding. Absolutely, Stephen. And we're always yelling because that's the only way anybody will ever hear us.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Yeah, can I change it and not lose steps or whatever it is there, Skipper? I'll have to look into that, huh, buddy? CC, hello.
However, I've been stocking my art room with all brands of new media.
Good. That's
nice. Were you? I know you were talking about getting a tank for a betta, Bunny. Are you still?
Yeah, I've been just back and forth on. I got this idea, then this idea goes out for this idea, and now it's another idea, and I've got that 20-gallon I emptied out in the garage, and I've been sitting with about 2 inches of water in it, and I decided I was going to clean it, and I remember watching, and it had all kind of stuck to it, all the algae and all, the hard water and all that. So it was going to be a pain to clean up. So I remember about a month ago, Gil posted a video on cleaning up a used tank, and I chimed in, and he had sprayed it with vinegar, and he said that didn't work too well because I was thinking, well, when you spray it, it's going to dry. It's not going to do anything after it dries. And then he used Barkeeper's Friend, and well, that works, but it's a lot of scrubbing. So I just filled a 20-gallon tank right to the top and put a couple cups of vinegar in and waited a couple days. And well, the results are in the video.
Yes.
I got an itch in my back here, and anyway, it worked. I tagged Gil in it so he could see it. And that was the tank I was going to fill, with 6 inches of water and maybe try and raise bettas in it. And I thought, well, when I did it last time, I did it behind me here, and I could keep an eye on it because I was right here all the time. So it really kind of needs to be babysat, I think, when you're trying to raise, spawn bettas. And then I thought, God, I don't know what else I thought. Oh, what was it? I was thinking, well, I could put, a bunch of guppy grass and swordtails in there, and I wanted to get green swordtails. So do you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then today I got, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh God, I said it earlier. Now it's gone. Boy, the two brain cells just did
Was
that.
it a type of fish? Whiptail cat.
Yeah. But it was inspired by a couple different videos, and I think Paul, one of them was you with some were they royal whiptails you have that was that you? I know you've got those. What are they? Hoplo cats that are bubble nest building underneath the styrofoam, but and then maybe it was, oh, I know, Harlan Ford, another Australian. He's spawning whiptail cat, royal whiptails. And then I backtracked and just watched an older video from Keeping Fish Simple about those. And so I ordered some royal whiptails today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I ordered 8 of them from Aquahuna.
Hello, Maureen. I just want to say hello to Maureen.
Yeah,
She's popped in here. This is late for her. It's so good to see her. She's Christine's partner in the streams.
Oh yeah, really?
Yes.
Very cool.
The whiptails, though, that's going to be something.
Yeah, I hope so. They'll have to mature, and apparently they're not real easy. But if I can keep them alive, they are cool looking fish. They are very, very cool fish.
Yes.
So, but I'm still going to see if I can get a. So I think what I might do is put them in the tank behind me. I've got 5 little bronze cories and green jade shrimp, and that's all that's in there. So that'll be a good tank to put them in. There's a lot of, the end of the tank closest to the door is covered with algae. So, you need algae and biofilm for them, apparently. And I will probably throw some banana leaves in there because they get that bio slime quickly, give them more to feed off of. Shrimp will eat off of that too. And they should all play well together. I don't have any other fish swimming in the water column. Originally it was going to be those glow light tetras, and that was an epic fail. So,
I'd give those another try if I was you, because they are usually pretty solid fish.
Which one, glow lights?
Glow lights.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
that's one that I've been interested in as well. The glow light tetra.
Yeah, they're pretty fish too. I like them. And I want to get some more ember tetras for tank in the garage with ember tetras. I got a 40 out there. Had 8 down to 4. Had them for a couple years. I had a nick outbreak in that tank about a year ago, and that took out, I think, the other 4. So we'll try that again, because the ember tetras, I think, are just absolutely gorgeous. And then
yeah, they are. Embers are beautiful.
Yeah, when I set up my 75-gallon tank, I moved 10 emperor tetras out of a 40 that I had with all the bronze cories, and I moved a bunch of the bronze cories. In fact, I think I moved all the bronze cories out of that tank, as well as the emperor tetras into the 75. Within a week, all the emperor tetras were dead. Not a clue. Bronze cories, no problem. In fact, they spawned. In fact, they spawned a couple times. So I don't have a clue what took out the emperor tetras.
That is really.
Yeah, in general, they are hardy types.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I've got 7 of the black skirt tetras in there with Joe and Charlie, the angelfish. Yeah, and they're doing well. They had that ick outbreak and they got through it. Now they're doing. They seem like they're doing well. So. Yeah,
fish they get stressed, they'll get that ick. Any fish can get ick.
Right.
It doesn't have to be already sent that way. You can take a perfectly healthy fish.
Right.
And you ship it. If you get stressed out, it will get ick.
Yeah, and shipping is stressful. But all I did was take these home from PetSmart. So, and some of them, 4 of them. The other 3 I got from Jason, 5-star, and those were doing fine right away. And then when I put the 4 in from PetSmart, it looks like they transferred it, maybe like they had it and transferred it to the other 3. I don't really know.
That's
And the
definitely
3 that I
possible.
got from
They
Jason
can
are bigger.
transfer it if they already have it.
Say it again, please.
But I mean, it's fairly easy to conquer usually. I mean, you raise
Yeah.
the temperature up
Yep.
for a period of time, and
Yeah. That's when I was using that Pima Fix, and I'd forgotten I had ICX.
oh yeah, the ICX is really
So
good.
I did the whole week regimen with Pima Fix, and somebody goes, "Well, I use ICX," and it's like, oh, and there it is sitting on the shelf in the garage. So
I forgot somebody was asking for my email address. I'm going to put it up here for you. I forgot now. I get sidetracked a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Jet S at symbol is there.
Yeah. So for anybody I haven't seen since the New Year, Happy New Year.
Yes, everybody who is not.
We're only, I guess there's 2 ways to look at that. We're only 7 days in, or we're already 7 days in.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding.
One
Huh?
full week out of the first year is already out.
Hi, Paul.
There's my email address for whoever's. I think it was Elaine, or
Oh, sure. Thanks. Thank you so much, Paul.
let's see here. It's going so fast I can't even keep up with it here. There we are.
Yeah.
You know what? I missed him when he came in.
Oh, yeah. I saw him come by. Yeah. Earlier.
And then I see somebody saying, "Hello, Paul." I said, "Paul, where's he at?" I scrolled up and there he was.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that. I appreciate it, Paul, very much. And Gabriel's got a question about what, yeah. I'll tell you what, banana leaves. I go right outside my door there, and there's it's called a bottle tree, Courgeon bottle tree, Brachychiton populneus. I think it's an Australian native. And it drops leaves like crazy. And I pick those up, rinse them off. A lot of people will boil them as long as they're dry. I don't put green leaves in the tank. And then I'll just stick them in. They'll eventually settle. Shrimp will feed off them. Leaves tend to build up lots of bioslime quickly, and the shrimp love that. Banana leaves. Yeah, yes, banana leaves.
Banana leaves are okay. I've
never used those. And bird of paradise leaves also when they're dried. And there's a whole list of, obviously, the Indian almond leaves, the catappa, I think is what it is.
Yep. Jackfruit leaves are really good.
Jackfruit leaves. Yeah, you can buy a lot of these, leaves as biologicals online.
I would almost venture to say that the jackfruit leaves are actually, in my opinion, a little better than the catappa leaves. They last a long time. It takes a long time for them to degrade,
Okay.
And it keeps that biofilm on there. It keeps those shrimp and the pleco love it too.
Yes. Yeah. So like that, there's a lot of different leaves. I guess most of the oak leaves, I'm thinking most of the hardwood leaves, even some of the softwood leaves. The only thing you want to stay away from are conifers. Pine, spruce, fir, cedar, larch, anything like that. Stay away from the conifers. Mm-hmm. But I think most anything else, any of the hardwoods, a lot of the woody shrubs, if they're, if we've got another one outside, it's it's called mock orange, pittosporum or pittosporum, and it really strong scented. Those might be, and they're thick and fleshy, those might be a leaf to stay away from. Now, maybe when they're really dry, well dried, maybe they're okay. And I would say try something like that on in very small proportions. Make sure it's going to be all right. Hibiscus flowers, after they're dried, Ben, they a lot of flowers dry down to next to nothing, and they'll go into the water and they'll create bioslime overnight just about, and a lot of the bioslime feeders like shrimp will just dive in on that. So Cece, what are you talking about? Not at Petco, not at PetSmart.
Oh,
I'm wondering what you meant by that.
it must. It's down there, I think.
Mm.
Mock orange. Mock
Uh,
orange.
yeah, there's a couple different plants called mock orange. Um, there's a woody shrub, Philadelphus, and maybe that's the only, I think that's the other one that's called mock orange.
Have
But
I?
the one I'm talking about is more of a subtropical pittosporum.
Now,
And
mahogany is a hardwood, isn't it? Mahogany.
yeah.
I think. Did I ask you that question? What tree does the mahogany come from? Is it a mahogany tree, or
Yeah, I don't know what the genus is. It might be mahogany. I really don't know.
because I was wondering about that?
Yeah, I think you know nectarine. The stone fruits: nectarine, peach, plum, apricot. The pome fruit, apples, pears. When the leaves are dried, but I think I would stay away from citrus.
Oh, that's what 20 guppies he got from PetSmart, and he all died but 6, I guess. And
Oh wow, I'm down to 3 of these 7 black mollies I bought at PetSmart.
the ones I see at PetSmart look pathetic.
Yeah.
They just look terrible. And I look at mine. Mine are like
Yeah.
they're just strong and vibrant, and I mean they're
Right.
oh, they do great.
Yeah.
So I got to get you some of mine, Ron, and
Yeah.
hopefully they'll go do
That'd be
better.
great. Yeah. Yeah. Stay away from pines. Anything that's a conifer, a cone bearing, except you could probably use ginkgo. Technically, that's a gymnosperm. It's not a conifer, but it's a gymnosperm. But conifers, any of the cone bearing plants, steer clear of those. The needles. But I've seen that word dried needles. They fall into water. Fish live there. LRB. She's got dried needles that drop into his outdoor aquariums, and well, I don't know how much fish he's got living in those, but regardless.
Maybe once they dry out, maybe they're not quite as potent as.
Yeah. Just this would be the time of the year. I'm guessing all the nectarine leaves have probably already dropped, Gabriel. Because that's a deciduous fruit tree. I'm betting they've already hit the dirt. And Cappy, the vine leaves. Yeah. That's not one I'm familiar with, Paul. But vines, the same thing.
Cece says, fortunately, the ones I have that survived are nice and fat and healthy.
Yeah.
Now,
The one thing I will say about the big box stores, they'll give you a refund. I've taken dead fish back a bunch of times. I don't know how long it's been since I got those mollies, but I'm looking at taking the ones back.
Yeah.
Just to get the refund on the ones I got so far. Because
yeah, you should.
Yeah, what Paul's saying. Yeah, the dodgy stuff. Yeah, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, because.
And I'll tell you what, I got those 5 peacock gudgeons in the same batch. They're fine.
Nice.
And they were in the tank next to.
I would PetSmart would get those in mine. I'm gonna have to. I didn't order them yet, but I'm gonna have to ask the lady that's running it. She takes good care of that one.
Yeah.
But the mollies they get in are terrible. But
yeah.
But I want to get some peacock gudgeons, and
Yeah.
I can get them there.
My understanding, PetSmarts, they're all on a single system. So what goes from one tank goes to the next.
Yeah.
I'd love to get back there and see sometime. Maybe I'll ask. Where was I going? The PetSmarts where I am. They're essentially a big long tank with a plastic divider between sections, and fish that are on one side swim through to the other side.
They probably have a giant sump in the back that they're doing everything from.
Yeah, but they'll go under. Fish will go under that plastic barrier or behind it because they're just loose fit. And yeah, I'll bet. Yeah. And I think a lot of them end up at the local PetSmarts and Petcos.
Yeah, retailers just kind of mass produce them.
But I was looking at Jose's recent video he did of a local PetSmart where he is back in New Jersey, and they, I guess, recently redid all their tanks, and they've got glass dividers between the sections, so fish can't go from side to side. And also, I noticed at my PetSmart, they're really poorly labeled. You know, fish that are on the label aren't in those tanks, or vice versa. You know, well, that would be vice versa, wouldn't it? They just did a lousy job labeling. They don't keep up with it. Problem is, they got kids working there, and that I don't know if they don't know, they don't care, they couldn't be bothered. I don't know. So it makes it rough.
Yeah.
And I haven't been to my local, and the local's Coachella Valley Aquatics, and there's no good reason why I haven't been there. Just I haven't been going that direction lately, and I got to go visit him.
How far away is it from you?
Oh God, it's less than 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, not at all. It's about the same distance as the PetSmart I usually go to.
Yeah, my LFS is about 20 minutes for me, but
yeah.
I don't go that direction very much, and
yeah,
the only time I ever go there is if I want to buy. He's got really good plants. He's got, it looks to be like a 100-gallon low boy, but it's
right.
It's about maybe 14 inches deep.
Yeah,
but it's like 4 or 5 feet square and about this deep.
Oh wow.
He's got plants everywhere.
Yeah.
Really
I've
nice
seen
setup.
setups like that online, watching other people's videos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Paul. The PetSmart, it's all one system. And so supposedly when they get fish in on Wednesdays, they just medicate the whole system. Yeah, this makes sense too, Horizon. They just buy cheap because they're a big box store. That's, I guess, how they keep their prices down. So it's really, if we're buying there, it's on us. At least they're willing to take them back.
Yeah. Take them back alive too?
I don't know. I could try that with the other 2 live mollies I have, just to get, or the other 3 live mollies, just to get rid of them, because I don't know, and clear that tank out. So right now, I moved them out of 1 5.5 into another 5.5 gallon. So
how long is the alive guarantee for? Is it like a week or?
No, I think it's 30 days.
Oh, 30 days. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I've not had any problems with them. They've not said, and I think I've, gone close a couple times. Really? Hello, Jose. I was just talking about you. Yeah, I got to find the receipt here somewhere. And I think I might just take them back maybe tomorrow or so. And that will give me an excuse to go to Coachella Valley Aquatics, because there's 2 PetSmarts about the same distance in opposite directions. And the one I got the mollies the town's called La Quinta. And that's on the way back. I can hit Coachella Valley Aquatics, say hi, see what he's got.
Skipper said I got Liberty mollies the other day, and I love them. I've seen those. Did you get them from Latoya? She's got a bunch of those, Skipper. Lake to Land Aquatics.
How cool.
And she said she'd send me some of them. I was like, well, I don't really have a tank for them right yet, but.
Yeah.
And Alan says Paul has a good channel, guys.
Yeah.
So, I've been sub to it, Alan.
Yeah, for a long time. Yeah.
No,
and he's got a good gardening channel too, if you're into gardening. Yeah, there's the whiptails, the royal whiptails I bought today are from a place in Washington State called Aquahuna, and they have a 3-day return policy. Wow. Most mail orders, you've got an hour or so after the post office says you received the package to open the package, see what's in there, and record it and and make a claim. Yeah.
I mean, some of them are so unethical that if that fish is laying on its side and still breathing,
right,
it's still alive, so that doesn't cover the DOA. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's people like that.
Well, I won't go back to them if that's the case, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But I've had the ones I got from Aquahuna. They turned out good. And when I did it, it was only $12.99 shipping. Now they went up to
Right.
$14.99,
Right.
which
You
is
know,
still
and
reasonable.
what Cece's saying about PetSmart will take fish back with the receipt. I'm pretty sure they'll take them back without the receipt because they've got the phone number and they can bring up the order that way too, and they have in the past.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so don't hesitate. Buy 3 get 1 free on a few different fish. That's not bad.
Oh, 3 get 1 free. Okay, mine is buy 4 and get 1 free.
Oh wow.
I'd rather buy 3 and get 1.
Well, it's more expensive here in California.
Oh,
Maybe that's got something to do with it. But and I still haven't gone to that local Petco. Maybe I'll hit them too. They had the albino stir-buys. Remember, what was that, a week and a half ago? So
yeah.
they might still. There's another Paul here.
Do you remember the price on those? The albino stir-buys?
Yeah, I feel like they were $30.
Oh, really?
I thought they were.
That's pretty expensive for
for a Petco.
For anywhere for albino stir. I mean, the albino stir-buys, I seen them going for, I think they were on Dance for like $29.
Well, that's the same.
Well, 20. Well, yeah, that's true.
$30, $29.95 or whatever it is, $30.
Yeah. Or even I've seen some for $12.99 too, but I'm not sure where. I don't really know if you don't know who the breeder is or where they're coming from. There's a lot of people out there that will say, I got these for, but you get them and then they're like, wow, I paid that much for this, sickly.
Right.
Oh, is Aquafunk here? Hey, Aquafunk. Where did he? I didn't see him come in. Did you?
No, neither did I.
Alan, are you messing with us?
He could be.
Yeah, he probably is. He's mad because he was born in the 50s and he doesn't. I'm kidding.
Who was born in the 50s?
Alan, I'm just picking on him.
Well, you better stop because I was born in the 50s.
Well, it's different with you.
Oh.
It's different with you.
Oh, here we go. Albino stir-by $21.99 at Petco. It says even 9226. Oh, it says even shipping. Get it by Wednesday the 15th. Wouldn't want them to sit out there that long. That would suck. Maybe. Oh, well, let's see. Pickup not available. Oh, okay, I get it.
You have to buy them online.
Looks like it, yeah.
Hey, Brian Peplin. Hello, sir. Welcome in.
Hello, Brian. Welcome.
Good to see you.
Yeah, so like that. So I don't know if I probably should hold off on getting those, huh? I just got 8 of the,
the whiptails?
Yeah, the whiptails. So
there's 8 of them. Oh, wow.
$10 a piece at Aquahuna plus shipping, which is $15, 14 and change, right? Mm-hmm. And they'll probably, it sounded like they're shipping today, so they'll probably go out tomorrow. So I think I might have missed the window today. So.
And Christine is back. Welcome back, Christine.
Yeah.
Hey, and Mike. Yeah.
So like that. Hi, Christine.
Those, I think, I seen. I think it was Malik. He in Canada, in Toronto. Him and there's a guy named Fishy Z. His name is Mike. And they work together as a team, breeding fish and selling them in their online store up there.
Mm-hmm.
And he had bred the red lizard whiptails.
Okay, yeah.
And I think they breed similar to like plecos do, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, these I had seen those. These only 59 this year. Wow.
59 degrees?
No, 59 years old, I think.
That can't be right.
Aquarium Animals and me again. His name I forget.
He's got to be pushing 80 at least.
I'm sorry. Remind me of his name.
I like to pick Alan. He's a good guy.
Alan. Alan.
Yeah, Alan from New Zealand.
Yeah, I got a few years on you, Alan.
He likes to play. I pick on him. He knows it's because he's a friend.
Yeah. So does Malik have a channel or what? Is he
Yes,
just?
he does. Aqua Malik.
Oh, all right. Now he can't ship into the States. He probably could. I mean,
They
there's all
can,
kinds of.
you can get an international.
Yeah.
You got to have the right paperwork. You got to have.
Right.
Because I know that Dan's Fish has shipped to Canada before.
Right.
And I was going to try to ship some shrimp to Stubbs Aquatics.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of paperwork involved with it and a lot of, I was like, ooh, I was like, I felt a bit overwhelmed trying to go through all that.
It's more effort than it's worth. Isn't there the Windsor Bridge not too far away where you could just go for a day trip?
Yeah.
Stuff them under the front seat.
Do you recognize this name? Barina Nature Thirst. Hello.
I do not.
Welcome in, Barina.
Yeah.
Saying hello to Christine.
It is nice to meet you.
I am too young for this stream. No. Nah. Oh, you're good. Yeah. Let's see here. Skipping that.
Yeah, this is what just old farts here. Is that what you're saying there, Stephen?
Was that Steven that said that? No, that was Steven. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, you're not. Jeez.
The thing you got to realize is that we were young once. Okay.
Checking our
doesn't look good now, but
yeah. I've got my art membership.
Oh yeah. Yep. I tell you what, 20% off at Denny's.
Yeah.
That's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
But like you said, we were talking about ages. I mean, it's like you said, it's a state of mind, really.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I keep saying, I'm just a better behaved 13-year-old. So. Exactly.
Yes. Just got one of my name, Alan. Just so you know. Just got one. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Just got one.
What, an ARP card, Alan? You have ARP in New Zealand?
Do they have ARP in New Zealand?
Probably international.
Oh, okay.
It's not, it ought to be. Red lizard whiptails, night owl. It's true, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like kids to breed in was always nice. Yeah, that's what Malik was doing with his. He had them breeding in the pleco caves.
Yeah, all right. And so the with the Royals, it looks like what I was watching with Harlan Ford and Keeping Fish Simple, they were laying right on the glass.
Wow.
And then, and then they both harvested the eggs and put them in. Did Harlan put them in a breeder tray? I know Keeping Fish Simple, he put them in a breeder tray, on the top of the tank with water flowing through. And I've got one of those. I've got one of those. 1L. Yes. I've got one of those Lowell's Fish Lab fry trays that I really like. And so I've used that several times. And if I'm lucky enough to get eggs out of those guys, I will probably break that thing out afterwards. Of course, from what I understand, they don't eat their eggs. They don't eat their fry. And the only other thing in that tank right now are some really small bronze cories, assuming I put them in the tank behind me there. Really, they're bronze cories and shrimp. So I think they'd probably be safe. And there's enough bioslime in that tank for the fry as soon as they hatch out to feed off of. And I guess, Keeping Fish Simple made it sound like they're kind of a task to be successful with.
If you get to the point where I've had a few times where I don't know why they would do it, but sometimes the bristlenose will eat the eggs.
Yeah.
In certain instances, but if they make it to wiggler stage, you're good.
I wonder if the bristlenose ate their eggs because the eggs were bad.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, if he didn't fertilize them properly or something, and they kind of find it up or something, maybe they do that.
I'm looking at Cece's comment there about apparently she has what, an import permits or license or whatever it is from Asia. Wow, cool.
Oh, import export paperwork.
That's cool.
I can help. I import from fish from Asia, so I'm used to it. Oh wow,
That's very cool.
that would be cool. Remember that with the website we were looking at in Thailand, all those cheap prices we could get
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I wonder what the shipping's like though from there.
Have to make it worth your while, I imagine. I mean, the order would have to be big enough to. It seems like be big enough to be worth it.
Well,
I'm looking at night owls, Farowella. That's the royal whiptail, I think, is in that genus. Lay on the glass, male fans, and that's what it looked like. Yeah. The bristle knows more protein.
More protein, yeah. I just give mine pretty much vegetables, and then I know that some of the pleco wafers, they have a certain amount of protein in them.
Do they? Yeah.
But I don't feed them like bloodworms or nothing like that.
Right. Boy, have those turned into a controversy in the last few weeks.
Oh, I know it. That was Nick also from Fish Simple.
Yeah. Well, Jose also.
He was saying that he was kind of like blaming it on the bloodworms.
And I think what I don't know, my feelings. He was talking about feeding those plecos really heavily. Double shipping, yeah.
I think so.
One cost to transshippers, right? That's right. They're always middlemen there.
If you happen to go on eBay and you see the when they're shipping like bettas from Thailand or places like that,
right?
It says on their shipping is like $10. Then when it gets there, then you have to pay a transshipper. So it's probably, I would imagine, once it gets to America, it's probably going to be like $30 to $40. So you're probably talking about $50 or $60 total,
right?
Depending on how many fish you get,
right? SC Catahoula's. Yeah, and I've been feeding bloodworms for a very long time too, Paul. I guess they've got a hardened, even though they're not what is it? It's not a true worm.
A larva.
It's a larva, larval stage for midge flies. And I guess they've got kind of a hardened shell. So it sounds like he was packing them full of those things. And is there a chance they just get constipated and bloat? He's putting it off on parasites, and I heard Jose talking about that too. And I'm wondering if it's the exoskeleton, and they're just backing them up. I remember, a year and a half, 2 years ago, or maybe it was even an older video than that of Nick's, talking about not feeding bloodworms to South American cichlids because they have a shorter digestive tract, and it can bind them up. And overfeeding anything. And I feed bloodworms regularly, but regularly for me is every 2 or 3 days. So I don't usually feed daily with most of my fish. I don't know. A lot of people do, and a lot of people feed a couple times a day. And I try to feed fry more often. Hey, Bill.
I've only fed freeze-dried bloodworms. I've never fed the frozen or live bloodworms.
I've actually fed live to my bettas because I was taking them out of one of the tubs in my garage. I had put a bunch of dwarf water lettuce in tubs, and they started dropping leaves, and the leaves went to the bottom and rotted and turned to mulm. And next thing I know, they're full of little bloodworm larvae.
Oh, wow.
So I just started collecting them out with a pipette and fed them all to my bettas. They loved them. So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Bloodworms are radiated as they arrive in Australia. No parasites.
Yeah. Yeah. I personally think they're safe. I think it comes down to overfeeding them. I think if you're going to feed, you need to, if you're going to feed heavily, maybe you need to mix it up, like maybe bloodworms and frozen brine and I don't know what all else to get the protein. What about just taking frozen shrimp you know, that you buy in the what is it, 2 pound bags or whatever at Costco, and thaw one out and just chop the hell out of it and feed them that. Human consumption frozen shrimp.
Oh
That
no,
should be good.
Tropheus, that'd blow those Tropheus right up. They got to have vegetable matter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Brina's from Kenya. Welcome in from Africa.
No kidding. You've got to be the furthest so far.
Yeah, that's the
Well, it's
first.
coming around the other direction. So
Yeah, that's the first one I've ever had from Africa, I think.
yeah, that's very cool. Welcome.
Welcome in, Brina. So good to have you in here. My red-eye puffers eat bloodworms all the time.
Yeah.
Will chew and spit out the shell casing. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and as they chew that hard shell casing, doesn't that help wear down their teeth so they don't overgrow on the puffers?
I always thought of those bloodworms as to be soft little morsels. I didn't know they were hard, like a crispy.
I don't know if the right word is a carapace. I know turtles, isn't that a carapace, their shell? But don't they also call that exoskeleton a carapace? Steven's going to know that.
Oh yeah, was it keratin?
Well,
the
exoskeleton, yeah.
Exoskeleton, yeah.
Yeah.
June feeds those shrimp that you're talking about from the store.
Yeah.
To her stingrays, and she buys those shrimp for the rays.
Yeah. I'm betting, you could get those and I'm going to try it. Kathy's not home to defend them. So maybe I'll feed them tomorrow. I'll chop one up really fine. Well, it's probably easier to chop up when it's still frozen, actually. Chop it up really fine and just see how my fishies like it. But like anything, not too much, because, again, it foul the water too. And don't want to make them sick. Yeah, they have an exoskeleton. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I pretty much the only live food I've been feeding right now are the baby brine shrimp, but I want to start getting some other cultures going.
Mm-hmm.
I know that was talking with David, Elfish Tanks. He's talking about doing vinegar eels.
Oh yeah.
And I was talking to somebody. It was Jeff Kane. I was talking to him about the microworms. He says he won't touch those again. He says the smell of them just turns him.
Oh yeah, Brandon over at the food processor. Yeah, chop them up for the rays. Yeah, because Paul's got rays too. Brandon over at Coachella Valley Aquatics gave me a little tub full of I guess they were the microworms. And yeah, they just stunk up the garage. Kathy goes, get them out. And it was summertime. So I put them outside and I wasn't keeping them wet enough and they just dried up. So I threw them away. And I will not do that either. And a lot of that just seems like more work than it's worth. And I get it. I guess once you got the system down, like anything, it becomes easier. I would like to get, a decent Daphnia culture going, or what's it called?
Yes.
There's a Moana and Moana, not Moana. That was a Disney movie.
Oh wow, black worms are either live or. I wish I could find some live black worms. That's a great food. Now those right there are easily digestible.
Yeah.
And
now they're round.
Yeah, and they're also they multiply by segmentation, so you have like a thin layer of gravel, like the big really sharp, and just put your hand in there and stir it around.
Yeah.
And then they'll break apart, and they'll just regrow.
Right. Now, I remember one night, Curtis chimed in about what you get with blackworms though.
Oh, look at this. He says, I got microworms and they don't stink. But I do them on bread and milk, not oats. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard that the instant mashed potatoes, they use those too, and they say that those don't stink either.
Right. Interesting. Banana worms are easier than microworms and don't tend to smell.
Yeah, and the moina is good too, like Steven's saying there. It's a little smaller than the Daphnia for smaller fish. Banana worms. Banana worms are easier than microworms and don't tend to smell. Banana worms. I've never.
Grindle worms. Steven's talking about even tried grindle worms. The black worms from where? From Ken's. And Ken's not raising them. I'm betting Ken's buying them from some. Are you talking about freeze dried? Oh, the sticks. Yeah, Skipper. I'm sorry. Yeah. Never mind. But yeah, the live flatworms, apparently they can come with leeches.
Grindle worms too.
Yeah. Moina, thanks, Stephen. I just caught that go by at the last second there.
Yeah, that moina is that's a smaller version of the Daphnia, pretty much.
Yeah, and there's larger versions of it as well.
I was this close to doing the Daphnia, but I went for the scuds instead.
Right.
I tell you what, you talk about making the most wrong.
Yeah, I know. You got to stop beating yourself up over that one.
I know it. I just can't help it though, because
you still got them what, in one tank?
they are in. I think I have a feeling that I have them in a couple tanks, because the 55-gallon where I put that one big plant that I got from Austin, right?
Right.
I can see that down near the bottom, it's been stripped again.
Can you not trap those?
I don't know how I do it.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I can. If I put like zucchini on a string and put it down to the bottom, or weighted it down, of course the plecos would eat it, and the tiger lilies would eat it. I don't know. Right. I could try it.
Bill's saying Keeler Corey's YouTube page shows how to do microworms on bread, and SC is talking about he's got 2 blackworm tanks running. And they need to be kept cool, if I'm not mistaken, too, don't they? So yeah, blackworms it comes with leeches from the farms. So yeah, and I had heard, seen, read somewhere one way to get them clean is keep them in some sort of a plastic tub when you first get them, and then pour them into another plastic tub. The leeches will stick. So clean those leeches out, let them sit in the other one for a while, and pour back and forth until you're pretty confident there's no more leeches. I don't know. Does that make sense to anybody?
It does. Yeah. Keeler Corey, that's Sirkin. He's over in Australia too. I think his name is Serkan. I believe Sirkin.
I think I've only seen a couple videos from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of tanks in his studio where he does his in his place. That's what he specializes in, killifish and cories, like his name says.
Yeah.
Multi worm stick from Dan's.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know Dan sold fish or sold food.
Yeah, I like the idea of the sticks from Ken's. I still haven't gone to there and bought food though, Skipper. I think one night when you were on the stream, we went and looked at his page.
I tell you what, this right here's the Ken's premium 4-bit blend.
Yeah.
And this stuff right here, the corridors love them.
Is that a granule or what?
It's little pellets. It's like little pellets, but they're about that size.
All right. Yeah.
And they're different. There's 4 different types. And then you get down to the bottom of it, and they get smaller. You get like the fine powder at the very bottom of the.
Right. Bill's saying Sirkin, Serkan for Keeler Corey. Yeah.
Yeah, Sirkin. Yep.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy too. He's got a great channel. He does lives every once in a while. I was thinking about maybe having him on as a guest with us sometime.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got to shoot for that whole time difference. It's a day away.
Thank you, Marina. I was looking at the reddish soil, and it seemed like African landscape. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Where is Marina's channel? Go to channel.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too.
Oh, here, I'm going to put Marina's link in the chat.
Yeah.
So everybody else can go find it.
Oh, I'm already subscribed to her. Oh,
very cool. Okay.
Yes.
I am not.
I think I did that from. I went there from Christine's. I subbed her from Christine's.
Right.
Night or Sunday afternoon.
Right.
Live stream, which is over with now.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to just subscribe and not keep it. So.
Right.
I'm going to play a video, make a comment, and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'm just going to say something like very cool, so that way YouTube doesn't think I'm just, a troll. And then I will come back and watch videos here.
Yeah, I've heard that they can survive at room temperature in most normal, like 70 degrees in the household. The blackworms, and you
Right.
have a sponge filter in the tank. You don't need a heater, of course. You just have the sponge filter to aerate, and
Right.
every so often, maybe once or twice a week, go in there and give it a good stir, and
Right. Yeah.
then feed them just fish food or whatever else to eat it.
I remember once I was watching, it was probably Keeping Fish Simple, and he was touring, I think her name is Eliza, Eliza's Fish Room, and she sells online, and she's got a tray it almost looks like a shower pan.
Good night, Gabriel.
Yeah, take it easy, Gabriel. It looks almost like a shower pan that's 8 inches deep, maybe fiberglass, and God, it was as big as my desk almost, and has water cycling through it. And I don't think it was refrigerated, but it was cool, and might have been gravel or sand and blackworms. And she ran a knife, or like a kitchen knife, just not like just a table knife, just backing through it, and it just breaks them up to propagate them that way.
I've seen Dan take a razor blade, have them in there, and he just take them on a little cutting board and just cut them into small pieces and put them back into the tank. You'd get maximum yield that way.
Right.
Because they'll grow from the smallest little segment.
Yeah.
I mean, they just turn into another. That's just amazing how they can regenerate like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very welcome, Marina, and so good to have you in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And that's something we try and do when there's new names is put their link in the chat, so everybody can find you.
Yes. In fact, let me go ahead and do this. I've been subbed to you for a while, so I'm going to go ahead. Oops, where you at there?
Yeah, I'm looking at Bill's about the mosquito larvae too. And God, I put a bucket out on the back patio a year and a half ago.
I just gave her a link so she can check out other channels too. So,
all right.
Marina, you're a moderator now.
Yeah, okay. And tried to get green water, and all I got was mosquito larvae. And then now I've got a bucket outside the back door. I started that at the beginning of this summer, and got a bunch of green water and no mosquito larvae. And I love the mosquito larvae for my bettas. They just eat those things up.
My black mollies love the mosquito larva too.
Huh?
My black mollies love the mosquito larva.
Oh yeah, a lot of fish do.
Yeah, I got a video out on it feeding them live, and they were just.
Yeah, I think just about anything live swimming around in a tank is
You're welcome.
It's fair game, and they're good with that. So yeah.
So if it's not, you're going to eat it.
So in Infusoria, I guess if you got green water, do you just automatically have Infusoria swimming around in green water?
I know that I watched on Mark's Aquatics. He showed he will boil broccoli and put it in water.
Oh yeah, okay.
And he'll leave it for an extended period of time. And when you get that white milky, that's the Infusoria, and then you can just use this like a little pipette to.
All right. Okay. Who was that?
But there are nutrition in the green water.
Yeah, yeah. And it's good for fry.
Yes.
So who did you say that you saw that video with putting the broccoli in the water?
Oh, Mark's Aquatics.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's a British gentleman. He doesn't post very much anymore, but he used to do a lot of breeding tutorials on different species of fish, and he really is quite good.
Didn't he do one making like long-term brine shrimp too?
That Skull did that.
No, it wasn't Skull. I remember. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he might have. He may very well have.
And so I thought I think I'm subscribed to his channel, and I don't see much from him. I wonder, wasn't he Australian?
No, he's I think he's British.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a lot of microfauna in green water, and I think that's why it's such a good. So when I had fry in the fry tray, I was coming out and grabbing green water out of that and squirting it in there. Um, you
Oh,
just got
thank
a
you,
super chat
Jose.
there.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much for the super chat.
Um, I was putting green water in that fry tray a couple times a day because the water's flowing through there, so it would flush it out. Uh, of course, there's a little sponge filter at the end of that fry tray, so it would collect bits. The bits that would get collected. I guess anything small enough would go right through into the betta tank because that's where I had it setting on top of my betta tank. Um,
Thank you very much, Jose. Thank you so
yeah.
very much. They are resting, Jose. They are resting peacefully.
Okay. Just the fishies. Does Christine have discus now?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's resting peacefully. Oh, I'm interested. I'm wondering.
I was watching Chris Stubbs' video on his ponds freezing over, and oh my God, the weather and
Oh, how are the koi doing with the weather? Oh, they're resting peacefully. Yes.
oh yeah, all right, yeah. Are your ponds frozen over, Christine? Or I guess Chris has a hole in the ice where there's bubbles coming up to it to keep it keep it open. What's up, Gil?
He's driving and listening. All right, mate. Good to have you.
Very cool.
We're talking about live food cultures and stuff now.
Talking about all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Earlier we were talking about you.
What a great guy you are. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I took a lead from that video you did on, that how-to video to clean a really manky tank. And so I figured I'm going to try it, make sure that I wasn't just blowing smoke. So I did it, and I linked you to it or tagged you on it or whatever they call that. So you can go find it and see how it worked out with floating the tank or, soaking the tank with vinegar, filling it all the way up and just put vinegar in it. And I don't think I didn't use half as much as what I suggested when I commented on your video, Gil. I know I said put a liter in that. That looked like that was about maybe a 15 liter. No, not a 15 liter. What would be about a 50 liter tank, that cube you were doing? Anyway, so yeah, the quarter pond is, but the main man-made ones are in the back are covered, so they're not iced over. Interesting. I wouldn't know. Oh, I guess I'd learn if I lived in a place like that where I had to deal with that. I'd learn how to deal with it.
Oh yeah, over here we've been lucky in Michigan, but I know that Illinois and Wisconsin and in that vicinity over there, they get hit really bad.
I guess there was a big storm that pushed all the way across the states today. Some polar vortex.
I know it's cold out. I'm not sure. We didn't get any
snow in places, but I think south of you.
Yeah, they missed us again.
Yeah, that's a whopping
53 from that.
Huh?
I think the Great Lakes are protecting us from that.
Yeah.
Eggnog, y'all. Yep.
Yeah, it's a whopping 53 here. It'll probably be 45 by sunup, but that's comfortable compared to what you people are going through in the eastern United States, east of the Rockies anyway. I've got a friend in Waco, Texas. It's chilly, but I guess maybe he was in line for that storm today. And then I've got friends in Houston, and I think they're far enough south where they missed it all. So anyway, like that.
Let's see here. Yep. And I was watching. I watched it, but I'm not sure if I commented or not about his Gil's Blackwater tank that he's doing. I watched that.
I haven't seen it. I haven't. I guess I haven't.
I seen a picture of it. I think it was on Instagram even.
Yeah.
I leave my pumps running all winter long with the air, so I keep the back ponds covered. Oh.
Right. Yeah, I
Let it
think
walk
Chris
on.
had air going in his ponds to keep the ice from setting at least on one spot. So I don't know. I was watching his video. I'm a little confused about the whole process. Only 86, Bill. Yes.
Skipper loves playing in the snow. I'll tell you what, if we get any, you can have it, Skipper. I don't want any of it.
Yeah, I haven't been in the snow in years. I lived in Lake Tahoe for a while, Lake Tahoe, California. And when it snowed, it snowed. It just dumped. And it really heavy, wet snow, too. It was not much fun,
It's
but it
only
was pretty.
86 Fahrenheit for me today. Oh,
Yeah, where are you at, Bill?
he's Australia.
Oh, okay, never mind. So good. As it should be at summertime. Well, spring anyway.
I know
It's
the Greg
almost
was
summer
talking
here now.
a couple of weeks ago. He said it was over 100 degrees down there.
Yeah. Well, I've said it before. We do 120 here, drop of a hat, in the summertime.
Mhm.
Paul, thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Yes, Paul. Have a great day now. Thank you so much, sir, for coming in.
Yeah.
I'm in Houston. We froze last night. Lots of rain yesterday from 70s to the 40s. Wow.
Really? Okay, so I was wrong about that. Wow. Okay. I've got a friend that's there, and I don't know when she's flying back here to the West Coast, whether it was today or I know my wife was saying there were 10,000 flights canceled today,
Oh, wow.
nationwide because of this storm going through. So,
Oh.
yeah, not a clue.
Uh,
So,
the
yeah,
part that scares me about those kind of storms is you lose power.
yeah,
You don't have a generator, and you got all these tanks in the
yeah,
house. I mean,
yeah,
you can take your food out, put it in the garage, and
right.
in totes, and it'll stay fine because it's probably colder out there than it is in the refrigerator.
Sure, sure.
But I just worry about I, we were talking about in a situation like that, we want to get one of those full home generators
Yeah, yeah,
hooked up to the natural gas. That way, when the power cuts out, it just comes on immediately and just.
that's right. And if you get the right one, it'll power the whole house. It won't just power a few things, power the whole
Yes,
house.
it'd be the
Yeah,
whole house. It's what it is, a whole
yeah,
house generator. So I was looking at those. They're pricey, like $7,000-8,000, something like that.
yeah.
But I tell you what,
Beats freezing.
it'd be quite a bit of value in the fish if they all died. Not
Yeah,
dollars worth, but
yeah.
um,
Beats freezing.
mhm.
And yeah, with the fish too. And I watch Paul's videos all the time, and again, and I think it was today's video. He's showing he's got these. I think they're DC and maybe solar. I don't know. Maybe they can convert to solar as well. But they're DC like a battery air pumps. So when the power goes out, he's good for days. So I guess especially with the maybe with a solar, solar tie tube. Solar won't do any good. You get a snow or an ice storm though.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be just strictly battery backup. I know Aquarium Co-op sells some battery backup pumps, but I think that they'd need to be big enough.
Where all these
And
tanks, yeah, I would take.
yeah, you need like one big pump that you can switch over to battery to I guess DC when the power goes. It's just an automatic flip over. So I don't know. We've been really lucky here. I don't know that blackouts are a regular thing here. We've only been in this house. We've had this house, God, I guess about 4 years now, but we've only been in it full time for 2. We've never had a problem. So
Now, when it gets cold, do you heat your house with natural gas?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm wondering if you had it hooked up to the natural gas outside, if you get like a quake or something, I don't know how that would affect
Well, it depends if it's big enough, the gas goes down,
yeah.
and the electricity can go down.
Uh,
Yeah, and I guess even the water can go down if it's big enough.
oh, wow.
Water mains break. Power stations, power supplies go.
How often do you get those quakes? At least a couple times a year, or
No,
no? Okay.
no. In fact, the last substantial one we had in this area, and I think I was talking. What's his name? Jimmy. lives in Ridgecrest. He's always on MC's streams.
Oh yeah, Jimmy P.
Yeah, okay. He lives right on top of where that really big one was, and that was in it was 4th of July, 2019, and then the bigger one was the 5th of July, 2019, and when the 4th of July one hit, we were at home in Orange County. We hadn't moved into here full time yet. We were still living in Orange County. And I was sitting at this desk, and all of a sudden everything starts moving. I think, oh, that is substantial. And I don't remember what it was. It was big. It was well over a 6. And then the next day, we're here, staying here in Palm Desert, and we were on the other side of the freeway. I don't think we had this house. We didn't have this house yet. We were staying. We had this other place across the freeway in Sun City, this retirement community. We bought this townhouse that we were fixing and flipping. We were living in it when we come out here to visit, though, and to work on it. And we were at the grocery store, and all of a sudden everything starts moving, and it's bigger than the one the day before. So, but that's been what, 4 years.
And was there was it in the 90s where they had that really big one?
There was a couple. There was 94, I think. They had
Vacaville, California, north up Vacaville near.
Oh, that was. I don't know about.
It was a
I don't know where Vacaville is.
Yeah, they said they were going down the high. They were driving down the. I think it was Highway 5.
Yeah.
And they said all of a sudden everything was going all over the place.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there was. I think it was 1989. It's called the Loma Prieta earthquake. And I believe it was opening night of the World Series, and it was the cross base series when it was Oakland and San Francisco Giants playing. And I think they were at Candlestick Park that night, and the earthquake was centered on the other side of the hills by Santa Cruz, and it was. Yeah, I want to see how that works out, Jose. You keep us posted on that. Yeah, so that was huge. That one was absolutely huge. I had a friend that lived up there in a house that they had bought not long before, and their house split in half because it wasn't put together right. But yeah, I live down here. I grew up down here in Southern California, so I've been through several really large ones. So.
Yeah, Jose has a question here. Hi, Jeff Brown. Is David the only person breeding CPDs?
Out of us three, yeah.
Also, Chuck's Fishes is his channel name. He lives in Pennsylvania. He's only about 15 minutes from David. He breeds them quite often. He has quite a few of them, and David is breeding them. He's getting some success.
Yeah. You got to give it a shot, Jose?
I just never had them yet.
Oh, look, Brian's saying they breed them.
Hi, Roxanne. So good to see you.
Oh, hi, Roxanne.
Oh, yeah. And Peplin Creek Aquatics breeds them.
Yeah.
Jose. I wasn't. Yeah, they breed quite a lot of stuff. That's where I got my. What's that?
No, Roxanne.
Oh. Yes, we breed them, Jose.
Silly girl. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Hose me. You see that?
That's what I was laughing at.
That's what you're laughing at. Okay.
That's what I was laughing at.
We'll have CPDs, dwarf emeralds, and kubatais in the spring. Nice.
Okay, I have no idea what dwarf emeralds are unless it's not a clue.
Oh, they're the little green ones. They got like little stripes.
Little green whats?
Rasboras.
Thank you.
Emerald
Okay.
rasbora.
All right, good.
Dwarf emeralds.
Kubatais also rasbora?
Kubatais, I think, are they rasboras or are they tetras?
Sometimes I need a flow chart and a scorecard.
I don't know. I'm going to pull up a emerald rasbora. Dwarf emerald.
Yeah. Roxanne, Brian, you guys aren't shipping right now, are you?
Let's see. Okay. Here's a picture. Well, I clicked on a picture. But there it is. Nope. Click off that one. Loading for me, darn it.
Late
Let's
March.
try this one.
Yeah,
Images
cool.
of. I can't see the chat right now, but I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm just trying to pull this picture up here. Presents.
Well, let's see. Brian says lime green raspberries, and then and I'm guessing that's okay. I'm not guessing anything. And then Roxanne saying they'll be in their get gills in late March. It's very cold here in the winter. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah.
Look at those. Aren't they beautiful?
Emerald dwarf. Yeah, they are.
They got
They
the
look
green.
a little bit like a CPD, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Now look at the other one they're calling Emerald Dwarf Raspberry over to the right. That looks nothing like those. One more.
Oh, over here?
Yeah, yeah.
That is, that's not a, that's not a chili raspberry. What is that one? I can't see the chat. I know that Roxanne and Brian will know what that is. Some type of
Thanks, Brian.
Oh, can't think of it. But yeah, those little.
Ow.
I was wondering. I was going to ask, what's easier to breed between the two of them? The CPDs or the dwarf emeralds, or are they the same? I want to get some egg scattering success coming here. They can crossbreed with CPD. Oh wow. Okay.
Is that a good thing though?
Yeah.
All right, that's kind of what I was hoping to hear. Yeah, don't mix them. Keep them separated.
Right.
But they are cool. They look kind of like CPDs, and they look like little trout of some sort, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Oh, look at this picture of this right here.
They are pretty.
They sure are. And we got neon tetra there. Then we got says an emerald dwarf raspberry here on the right hand side.
That's pretty. I like that iridescent line through it.
Yes.
And the spot on the dorsal fin.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Let's see here.
Oh, Skipper was saying that pick was he thinks it's a glow zebra.
A glow zebra?
Yeah, the same one here's where your cursor is to the left.
This one?
One more. That one.
Right here.
No. Yes.
Oh.
If I'm understanding Skipper's comment right, he's saying thinks that looks like a glow zebra.
But the stripes are going vertical though. The zebras go horizontal.
Where are you? No, the one with the dot in it. Over to the left. That one.
Oh, that's not a glow zebra.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm misunderstanding.
It's similar to like a chili raspberry, but I'm not sure what the name was of that black spot right there. I've seen them. Chili raspberries have that like a little black bar that goes through it. It's kind of like a stretched out oval, but it's right in the center of it, and then really bright red color. They're pretty little fish. They're tiny.
Right.
This right here looks like a chili raspberry that's not. See that right there? But they call this an exclamation point. Now that is an exclamation point because you got the point there and the exclamation.
Oh, sure, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, let me see. We might come across here. This right here. Oh, that's another exclamation point. There should be a chili raspberry coming up here soon though, because we're getting in the thick of it right now.
Right.
Those exclamation points are nice. I like the harlequins too.
Yeah, they are. And they're calling that one a least raspberry, and it looks like an exclamation point also.
Yes, it does. That's least raspberry. The new.
You know, that was always a problem with plants and the so-called common names. Or I had a student that taught me a better way to say it, non-standard names, because a lot of times the so-called common names are regional,
Yeah.
whereas the scientific names are, usually pretty accurate.
I'm going to bring up a chili ras. I want to show you a chili raspberry now.
The purple one okay. Yeah, I guess we're past it now. Sorry, Skipper.
Oh, I can go back. I just wanted to bring up that chili raspberry for you. Here we go. Now these kind of look like. Oh, I got to share it. Darn it. All right. A little bit slow on the draw here, but we get it. All right. Now that's a chili raspberry. It looks almost like a exclamation point. See, it still has the dot on the tail.
Yeah, but the body's pretty much red.
Yeah, the body is quite a bit more red. Yeah.
I need to put my betta to sleep here. Let me shut his light off, poor thing.
Oh, all right. But those are some pretty little fish right there. I know Larry D likes to keep these because he's Larry D Chili Head Aquatics.
Yeah.
And so he keeps these.
I'm gonna, I just have no idea what I'm doing. I've got that 20 I just cleaned out now. So some sort of egg scatter. I keep going back to that. I want to do some sort of an egg scatterer. So maybe when I get rid of those mollies, I'll see I'll go by Coachella Valley Aquatics and see if he's got anything.
I'm just catching up here. That picture was a glow zebra to me. Oh yeah, I've seen the glow zebras, but they're like a zebra daniel, right? With the different colors. I mean, you talk about the glowfish.
Yeah. We was talking about the purple one to the right. We'd have to go back to where we started.
Oh, okay. So I had to go back to Emerald.
They call them Phoenix raspberries.
Sorry?
You said they call them Phoenix raspberries.
Okay, I'm
going
back to that site again. Images. Here we go. This is the images of dwarf. All right. Now you can let me know which one it is. I think it was down here.
Got to share it.
Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. Oh, darn it.
Yeah, we're all adults.
I thought it was already on there, and I was like, "Duh." Okay. I think
if I can find some, Brian, I will give those a try. Yeah, this is where we started. Okay. So,
right.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start scrolling down. You tell me when I should stop.
Okay. I'm trying to, see if we, sometimes, Google and all their infinite wisdom shuffle everything.
Yeah.
So, we're still looking
at right here, the one with the spot?
Yeah, I think that was it.
The second one in? Right here?
It was in a different position, but that was it. That's the one I was talking about, Skipper.
That looks like an exclamation raspberry without the exclamation mark, the long one.
That's more like a period raspberry. It's just
yeah. So I scroll down here. It must be breeding right there.
Yeah, and I guess I've heard that Danios are what often used in labs because they breed so readily.
Yeah, so and they also have there's something else about the zebra danios that they have some type of genetics that they're trying to get to use on the medical field for something. I'm not sure exactly what, but zebra danios are supposed to be special.
And they breed so readily from what I've heard.
I hope so. I'm still waiting on mine, but they might be all females. But I got them from the same tank. I picked out the big fat one because those are the females, and I picked out the thin ones, smaller thin ones that I could get. So maybe taking time.
You got 3?
Huh?
You have 3?
I have 3. I'm going to get some more.
Yeah, just maybe throw another 4, 5, 6 in there, and
yeah, I will do that. some for
they
the,
play well with each other, and I think that. What do we got there? Yeah, okay, never mind.
now that's not a right there. That's not an emerald dwarf raspberry. That's something else. Well, that's a neon green raspberry. That
Yeah.
one's called.
That's pretty enough.
Is that the same as the Kubutai? I'm not sure if that is a Kubutai raspberry or is that a Kubutai tetra. Let me see if it.
Amazon.com, really.
Ah, the Phoenix raspberry. That's it. Thanks, Skipper. That's what I was trying to think of the name of the one with the spot. Exclamations are teeny as adults. I'm way behind in the chat here. So when I'm pulling that page up, I can't see neon blues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they're saying they can never find females.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, I'm just a low level breeder, really. I've never bred the egg scat. I'm trying like hell though.
Right.
But cichlids, I got them down pat, and I got my bettas. I can do them.
Right.
But trying to get some tetras or some danios. I got my glow light danios. I got that contraption in there that trying to get the eggs. Can the CP? Yeah, they can, Jose. They will interbreed.
Right, and it's suggested to keep them apart so they don't interbreed.
Yeah, I wonder what they look like. I mean, it might be a really interesting looking hybrid, but
Yeah.
oh, they make mutts. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was wondering what they might look like. Maybe it'd be like a CPD with the green instead of the darker black color. I got to take a quick bio break, Ron. I'm going to go ahead and
All right.
I'm going to pull this down, and I'll be back.
I will try and hold the fort.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'd do a musical interlude if I could, but I can't, so I won't. So yeah, I've never kept any egg scatterers either, and I'd like to. I've got to find, one. I've got tank space available now. Just come up with an egg collector tray or something. I've got a tank full of Sawasa tank finally. Put a layer of that down on the bottom. What's this? There are photos of the crosses out there. Yeah, I'll look. So let's see. What are we looking for? What was it? CPD and Emerald Raspberry cross. Was that right? Yeah. So it was suggested to look for crosses between the emeralds and CPDs. And oh, here's one, a celestial emerald hybrid.
Oh yeah, go ahead and bring it up.
Yeah. Okay, there we are. Do you need to approve it, or did I just
maybe I do. Did you pull it up?
Yeah.
It hasn't made it yet.
Oh, there it is. No, it just bounces back out.
There it is. I see it.
Oh, okay, there we go. So yeah, these.
Oh yeah, they're different, aren't they?
Yeah, very. Yeah,
Look,
this is maybe one example.
Really red. Look how red the cheeks are on those.
Yeah,
that's
this
kind of
is
cool.
One example, and I'm wondering if small time tanks.
Hey, Joe. That's Joe.
Okay, hi Joe.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, so I'm guessing this is maybe just one example of what could be lots of different crosses you know, when things hybridize, it's a lot of times there's a lot of variation, um, and it's not always pleasant.
Is that am I in the wrong? Did I pull something up?
Say it again.
Did you took the thing down?
I took it down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, well, I was looking for
Yeah.
it.
Did you want me to put that back up, or we good?
No, you don't have to. I was just checking. Let's see here. Big Steve, what's up, everyone? How you doing, my friend? Welcome back. And Joe, Small Time Tanks. Good to see you guys. Not a bad looking mistake. That's right.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
I've been meaning to talk to Mike too. I mean, I know that you do the Pleiades and stuff, but I know that Mike also does, and the swordtails. Mike also does swordtails.
Yeah.
So, and they seem to be pretty popular in the auctions.
Yeah. 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 I have those neon orange swords. And I would like to find something else.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to eBay right now.
All right.
Because there's something I got to show you from there.
They had a green platy that I really liked on eBay.
They have it's a rare green swordtail. It's not like your normal ones you would see all the time.
Are they calling it a wild type?
It's a wild type, but it has a different last name. Usually it's Xiphosphorus helleri, but this is Xiphosphorus sentimental. I can't pronounce it. I'll show it to you in a second. Maybe somebody else can.
All right. I'm going to put something up in the meantime.
Sure.
Here's that green platy. It just does not like me. It does not want to. Maybe that. No, it's got to be this one. No, screen gets small like it wants to share, and it just is not going up. Huh. Oh well.
Okay. You have to go out of the to where it's the blue dot up at the bar, and click on that. That way you can manipulate the page.
Oh,
great! And they don't have them anymore now. They must have sold out of them. They're called a green yellowtail, and maybe I should type that in the thing of the search.
No, I have all the permissions according to that, and I shared one already. Let's try it this way. Stop sharing. Yeah, stop sharing because it's not sharing. So I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
It's called a Green Lantern platy.
Yeah, they must have sold out of them because they're not pulling anything up for me now. Darn it.
Yeah. What's it called?
It's a swordtail, but it's not the Xiphosphorus helleri. That's the kind you see at the stores all the time, right?
All right. Yeah.
It starts with it's Xiphosphorus, but then a CEN something.
Okay.
I bet maybe autocorrect might help with that.
I'm just looking at swordtail aquarium fish, and there's pineapple swords. There's double red swords. There's rose. I don't know. I think that's a type of rose red swordtail guppy. Never mind. Here's green swordtail trio, 2 females and a male for $15 and $24 shipping.
Okay.
Then there's Sankei. I guess that's how they pronounce that. Swordtail breeding trio. Free shipping, $38 in free shipping. Sankei swordtail 10-pack.
Okay.
Black swords. Marigold wire tails.
Did you pull it up? Do I need to add it to the stage?
No, I'm just scrolling through looking for Kind of hoping to stumble across. Maybe it got moved further down. What you're looking for?
Okay, Marina, have a very nice morning or afternoon wherever you're at. And
Yeah,
I'm not sure what the time is there, but thank you for stopping in and good to see you.
yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yes,
Yeah, and we'll look forward to content on your channel.
yes. Well, at least they never have crossbred for me. Oh, he has two different types of Rasboras. You got the dwarf Rasbora too, don't you, Joe? Pearl Danio. Oh, I like those too.
I like these green wag swords.
Oh yeah, with the dark black tails.
Yeah, 15 for 3 and 24 shipping. So it's probably the same vendor. Yeah.
I'm gonna type this. Put something else in the. Oh, there goes my
That didn't
phone.
sound good.
That was my phone falling off the table. I already broke a mug. I already broke a mug during this stream already.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope. Now, luckily, it was just a yellow, regular, generic yellow mug.
What do you
Not
need, a
one of
bigger
them.
desk down there?
What's that?
Need a bigger desk down there?
I just need to. I need to organize.
Ah,
It's
you and me
terrible
both.
down here.
Yeah.
Okay, green.
Kohaku sword tails. They got orange heads, orange tails, and a white center down their body. Very pretty. There's a lot of different kinds of sword tails up here on eBay.
I'm going to try the green yellowtail sword. That's the. Oh, there goes my phone again.
Uh-oh.
In my pocket. Oh, there it is. Here they are. I can click on that. All right, now I can share this.
All right.
I found it. They're pretty cool. They're
I've hit the bottom of the sword tails.
called a green yellowtail sword.
Oh, wow.
And these are different because most of the sword tails will get like 4 or 5 inches. This is kind of a smaller species. It only gets like 2.5 inches.
Oh, interesting.
So they're more manageable. I mean, you can keep those in more types of tanks.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've seen my tank full of the orange swords.
Yes.
I think I did a YouTube video about that not that long ago. Or a short anyway.
Ron, and he cussed at us too. Yeah, I did. When I dropped my phone earlier, when I broke the cover last, I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I forgot what word I used. It wasn't an F-bomb. I know. Might have been I hate dropping stuff. I do every day. I'm going to see what happens with my baby swordtail. Oh, the albino. Oh, nice.
If I put a link in the chat, can you open it? Because I don't think I can. I'll try one more time.
Oh, sure. You can go ahead and bring it up. I'll add it to the. Yep.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, the chat. Oh, I can do that. Add the
Yeah,
link.
it's still just not letting me.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Control V. There we go. There's the chat. There's the link to the chat. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, we got 3 now. So let me. It says there's 3, but now it's 2. Okay. Somebody might have tried. Let's go ahead and click the link. Which ones seem more sensitive? He's talking here. They seem more sensitive than my dwarves. Huh. And George has a bunch of them fry growing out fast. Nice. I haven't had swords in like 15 years or more. I remember them being a bit mean. Ah, okay. And there's Latoya. Hello, Latoya. I dropped the link in the chat if you'd like to join us up here. She just recently got a hedgehog. It's really cute. I've seen it on Facebook. There we go. I heard something. Oh, that's another one of you. There we go.
Yeah, I got bounced somehow.
Oh. I heard
I
a
was just looking at my rectangle was just black, and you couldn't hear me. So apparently I was out. So I just clicked on the link to come back in. Um,
well, I'll drop the link there again. Oh, wait.
yeah.
Oh,
So
there it is. I already put it down. The Stream Elements.
I was going to try and share this. Still can't share anything though.
Okay, hold on a second. I see. Here's something else. Somebody just.
Yeah, I tried. I just tried to share that link of the orange swordtails, but I'm going to back out of that. Forget that.
Just woke up again. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a really cute little hedgehog. I was asking, what do they? What do you feed those? I wonder. I know that if we are able to make it to the clash, we might be able to meet with. I know Brandon's going to be going, Buizel, and I think David's going to try to go too next year. This year.
That's in Pennsylvania, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd have to get a flight. I can't drive that far.
Oh, likewise, yeah. Or we'd have to do a month-long road trip, just kind of.
Yeah.
Which would be fun. I haven't done one of those in a long time. Or even a 2-week road trip. I used to have relatives in New England, but they don't talk to me anymore.
I got a yo-yo loach, Joe. I got my. I just got that about 3 weeks ago.
Won't that eat your
really
scuds?
fun fish? Yo-yo loach.
Won't that eat your scuds?
I hope so. That's what I got it in there. I put it in the 55. That's where the biggest scud outbreak is. That's the one where they're eating that plant that I got from Austin.
Yeah.
And so hopefully that will eat them. I'm hoping.
That's not a dirted tank, is it?
No, it's got aragonite sand.
Have you thought about just taking that tank apart, washing it out, and putting it back together?
Oh, that'd be a monumental task.
Well, I know, but you'd probably be scud free after that.
I could be. I'm also worried I'd break the cycle with. I have hundreds of fish in that tank.
Oh.
Um.
Well, save the water. Siphon the water out into a trash can or something like that, or buckets.
Well, it's the beneficial bacteria that adheres to everything that I'm worried about.
Well, it would still be on everything. It would still be on the tank walls. It would still be on, the gravel, the rocks. Yeah, you'd rinse the gravel out. You're going to lose some, but not. You've still got it in your filtration.
Yeah. What I could do is, that's a good idea. I could probably put it in like a 5-gallon bucket and then just get the water really hot and rinse it with super hot water. That would kill those scuds.
Yeah. And then, a little cocktail sauce lunch.
Yeah. Not for me.
Hi, Elaine. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You don't want to miss the clash this year. No, I don't. The train goes. Oh, wow. I would love that. I love traveling by train, to be honest with you. I really do.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'd be cheaper than flying. It might be.
Not a clue. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right.
Not a clue.
Oh, you're thinking about going. Oh, wow.
Skipper's saying check your messenger.
Check my messenger. Okay.
Assuming your phone still works, right?
Yeah, it's still working. I think.
There you go. And then George, they eat snails. I think you're talking about the yo-yo loaches. I'd had the bladder snail problem, and people suggested yo-yo loaches and puffers or pea puffers, and they all eat shrimp too. So I didn't want to use either of those. So I ended up getting rid of my snails with that no planaria.
That's good to know. Okay, thank you, Skipper. Thank you very much. I didn't realize. So, yep. Gotcha.
Almost. Yeah, it's almost 11 here. So.
Yeah, we can talk about it on a messenger though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot water worked in my 10-gallon, but it was super pain.
Wait, Roxanne, are you in Central Time?
She's 1 hour behind me, so it'd be 12.
So she's in Central then. Yeah, all right.
Central.
Yeah. Alan, yellow loach fish, and it killed some of my fish. Really? I didn't. I'm guessing they were considerably smaller than the yo-yo loach. I didn't know they were aggressive. I thought they were just they pick on your snails.
Mine don't bother my Tiger Limias at all. Oh yeah, the train is much
Yeah.
cheaper and much less hassle. The people are nicer too. I'm going to look into that. I'm
And
going
you
to.
get a sleeper car, so you've got your own quarters.
I'm not sure how long it would take to get. I know it's like a 12-hour drive from here.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how long the train would take.
It depends on the number of stops.
But I would do it. Okay, I'm going to look into that. I'm going to check out Amtrak. We have Amtrak here in Michigan.
Yeah.
That's our train.
I wonder if you'd have to change trains because
I don't know. I'm not sure.
my brother-in-law keeps sending me stuff about Bitcoin on Messenger, Instagram videos, and
They do have a tooth thing.
yeah,
You talking about the yo-yo loach? What is he talking about? Do you know, Ron?
not a clue. Hot water worked in his 10-gallon tanks, but it's super pain.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I guess that's going back to the Scuds.
Good night, Roxanne. Yeah, tooth thing. I don't know what are you getting at there, Joe? What is that? What has a tooth thing? A yo-yo loach? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo-yo loach. Okay.
All right. So they
Yeah.
bite, huh?
Yeah, mine just go. I put like the pellets in there. They go around, eat them, and
Right.
the only thing of it is, I put them in with the Tiger Limias. They almost look identical, kind of like they have the same stripes. It's like picking a needle out of a haystack.
Oh, really?
Getting a little bit bigger. I mean, you can just barely. I mean, because they're so fast. Even the yo-yo loach is fast. So it's kind of like they blend in really well.
Right.
Oh, the loaches do. Okay. Yeah, I threw some. I got a bunch of extra ram's horn snails. I threw some of those in the 55. I figure, well, give him or her some live food.
Sure.
Oh, you probably changed train in Chicago. I'd be going out of Michigan. Will that go all the way to Chicago first? And join people coming from the West Coast.
You're heading, due south out of Lansing, yeah.
I'd be heading south out of Lansing. Yep.
So you'd have to catch a connecting easterly line.
Mm-hmm.
So
yo-yo loaches kill. Yeah, so far mine's been all right.
So from Chicago, we did that when I was a little kid. That's a lot of years ago. We took the New York Central and it ended up in Boston. So it might have gone through, I don't know. Not a clue where it went through because I was just a kid. That's been a lot of years ago.
Yes. I would get one, Joe. That's no problem. I mean, I haven't had any problem with it. I got some real small little Limias in there.
Yeah, what are you looking to get rid of with it, Joe, or just to have it?
I think he wants to get one.
Yeah, but to use it for pest control for something or just to have?
Oh, yeah, snail patrol, I think he said
Is
earlier.
that what it's for, snail patrol? What kind of snails?
Oh, I think in Indiana I'd probably have to. Okay.
Oh,
Rabbit snails are doing great.
Yeah.
They're doing really good. I got them with my shell dwellers upstairs. Shell dwellers don't bother them. They don't bother the shell dwellers. It's great.
Yeah.
And they are cool snails too.
And that's a good size snail too, isn't it?
Yeah, they can get a good 3, maybe up to 4 inches even.
Wow.
Who was it? I think Jorge said that it's like it was so funny. I can't remember exactly how he put it. He said, but it was like all you have is like a gelatinous face dragging a cigar behind it. I think that's what he said. It's like a jello face pulling that cigar behind it, because it has that small foot and it just pulls.
Right.
And then you have that big old conical.
Yeah.
Oh.
The shell's like a really big Malaysian trumpet snail, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a giant Malaysian trumpet snail. Yep.
Yeah. And the bodies are yellow, is that right? Or
Mine has a bright orange face.
Oh, okay.
It's called the orange poso from Sulawesi,
Okay.
rabbit snail. I got mine off Amazon about what 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Right.
They're live bears, and they won't overpopulate your tank. You have
Right.
to have a male and a female, and then they'll give like one, maybe two babies every 30,
Right.
40 days.
Yeah. And we went through sexing those a while back. I think Steven had some, somebody did some links that we shared.
Oh, that was the mystery snail one.
Oh, all right. Okay. So it's probably similar.
Maybe. How many you got, Jeff? They bury. I'd probably estimate probably 15 to 20.
Wow.
Probably about 15 to 20, I would say.
Well, you could probably eBay some
Give or
of those
take a
out.
couple. Give or take.
Yeah.
Hey, good
Good night,
night.
Skipper. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. And I appreciate that message. I didn't realize, sir. Thank you very much.
Take care.
I didn't know that. Yes.
You could probably eBay some of your rabbit snails.
Yeah. Well, when I send the mollies, I can send you some of those.
Oh, no, thanks.
Oh, you don't.
Not
even
snails. No.
Okay. It's not something that'll be like a pest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, okay. You're not a
I
snail.
do appreciate it.
You're not a snail person. I know.
I am not. Yeah.
I am.
And I don't know where I would put them because they need a tank that's got a big sand bottom, don't they?
Yeah, they like to have sand. They don't like really jagged stuff.
Right.
I have to trade or sell a few at tax time.
Oh, tax time. Yeah, I've been working on that.
Ah. Now you're talking about, you have rabbit snails, Joe? Did you say you had 4 of them? Yeah, I started out with 5, and I probably have 15 or 20 now.
Right. Nice. So how often do you get little ones?
About every 30 to 40 days.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. And when they come out, they're actually good size. They're like a miniature of the parents.
Right.
And they're already eating the same food the parents are right away.
Right. So have any of your offspring started mating or whatever, create new ones?
I think they have to get to a certain size, I think, before they start mating.
So none of your offspring are fertile yet? Just the original parents?
It depends on how big they are. If they get about 2 inches long, I think they're ready to start breeding.
Are they?
I think they are.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I think when they're about 2 inches long, I think it might even be earlier than that, but I'm pretty sure they got to be pretty close to like 2 inches.
Right.
But they grow pretty quick too.
So mostly your original parents are making the babies.
Yeah. Well, some from you maybe. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Water lettuce kind of does outcompete. I'm looking at Elaine's.
That's right. The green swordtails. I have mostly swordtails and water lettuce.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Everything else. Oh, yeah. That reminds me. I love the green swordtails. That's what I've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd like to get some of those too. And then I've got the dwarf water lettuce, and boy, that can take over the top of the tank in a heartbeat. I've got some in my tub out back, and it's struggling because water's cold. I don't think it really likes that, but it's still alive. So
now, one thing about those, Joe, they got to have. I'll tell you right now. I would definitely, if you don't have it already, I'd get some aragonite sand. It's not that expensive, or get some crushed coral in there too. They like to have the water pH real high, and they like to have the heat up about 80.
What the?
80 to 80. I'd go 80 to 84 degrees for them.
Rabbit snails?
Yeah.
Wow.
From Sulawesi, I guess it's pretty warm there.
Interesting.
But they say they like to have a warm. Well, my tank upstairs, I got to say this, they do fine at 78, because that's what that tank is at. Because that's what I keep my shell dwellers at. They live and breed in that temperature. So.
Wow.
Yep. Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the time here. It's 10 minutes to 2. We started
Yes.
at,
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm
Wait.
thinking that
Yeah.
we probably should probably go check on the wife and everything. And it's
Yep.
been a great stream. I love it.
Well, thanks for letting me in on the Garage Aquatic stream.
Oh yeah. Well, I uh, I gotta I gotta watch my my thumbnails a little better.
Yeah. Whatever.
It worked
Yeah.
out great. It worked out great.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And tomorrow at remember we have a live stream tomorrow on Ron's channel.
That's right. At 1:30
One
Pacific.
thirty on the West Coast,
Yep.
4:30
Or-
Eastern Standard Time, and then
Yep.
3:30 Central Time.
Right.
And Mountain Time would be what? Just
2:30 Mountain.
2:30 Mountain. Yep.
1:30, 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30.
Too hot. Yeah, you can. Well, you can keep
And
it
anywhere else on the planet, you're on your own. Yeah. I found half dead Java fern leaf with a bunch of baby ferns. That's right. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I just leave that leaf in the water. Stuck a few in a rock wool. Yeah, you could do that too. I don't know if the fertilizer tab is going to do you much good. They take most of their nutrients right out of the water column because they really don't have much of a root. They've got kind of a rhizome that forms with little fine feeder roots off of that attach to things like rocks and stems, and they'll even attach to the substrate and creep across that. But yeah, that's how. So I've got Java ferns in a bunch of tanks, and periodically I'll find little bits where they have broken off from fern fronds, leaves like that, and I'll catch them and throw them in. I've got a tank full of those, and they just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'll finally attach them to something, stick them back in another tank. So, Elaine, those are the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, nice.
There's a lot of those. Jungle Valves like that. Amazon swords are like that. They just keep
My
giving.
Java ferns are
If they're happy.
growing like gangbusters. They're doing great.
What's that, Jeff?
My Java ferns. Oh, the
Good,
guppy
yeah,
grass
yeah,
also.
mine
The
are
guppy
too.
grass I got from you and from David. It was in there like this. Now it's about like this.
Yeah,
So it's doing
yeah.
good.
I'm waiting for my tanks to fill back up. I pulled them from eBay because I sold out pretty much. And so it's been, I think, about a week the last time I pulled anything out. But I fertilized. I got that liquid fertilizer, and there's all kinds of brands of liquid plant fertilizer that you can put in your aquariums. And I got a bag of that powdered stuff from Greg Sage Aquatics.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
what
the
it's called.
Rapid Grow. I have some right here. It's
Yeah,
called Rapid
a rapid grow. Yeah, and you mix. I think it's a teaspoon and a half in a gallon of water, and then a turkey baster. Yeah, I bought a bag from him directly, and I think it was about a
I know
pound.
next time when I get
And
right now, I won't store it down here in the fish room again.
Too
It's
moist.
too moist down here because you can still use it. You just have to
Yeah.
ship it out and then dilute it with the water.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it turns into one big cake. Just cakes in there.
Sure. If you're familiar with Miracle Grow, it does the same thing.
Oh, something else that a little tip that might be good for people that grow on plants in their aquariums. Joe's house plant sticks. Shelly will take a
Yes.
piece of that and he'll break them up into like 4 different pieces and use each one of those little pieces like a root tab. And he says it works great and his stuff grows like crazy.
Yeah. And I see Joe's comment. Thanks. I'm glad it's still growing for you. The guppy grass.
And it's really cheap though too. I mean, you can get I think it's 50 of them for like $5.
Oh yeah. Joe's plant food sticks or steaks or whatever they're called. Yeah.
Yep, I got a
Yeah.
I got
and
some.
it's safe.
Yep. He says the main thing is you got to make sure you have enough substrate to keep the ammonia from spiking because it is pretty potent.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, use small amounts, and if you got lots of plants, and if you got a good bacterial colony, that should take care of itself. So yeah. I bought one bottle of the Aquarium Co-op fertilizer. Never had any problems with the pump, fortunately. But before that, I was using API. Leaf Grow? No. API. I can't remember what their brand was, and I was
Leaf,
using that for a
it's
while.
Leaf Zone or Leaf Zone.
Leaf Zone. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And then I went to I bought a bottle of that Aquarium Co-op Easy Green. Thought I'd give it a try, and then after that, I used it up, and then I just bought that big pound thing of Greg
this is what I
Sages.
do. I the
And
Greg
it looks
Sabian
about,
here, and it's like
yeah,
a spray bottle, and you can do it if you want to
yeah.
mist
I
over the
feed
top.
heavier than you do,
I just give this a few good pumps
right?
in each tank. It's really good. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah,
it never clogs up.
yeah. I feed a lot heavier. I feed a lot heavier than you do. I use the turkey
Oh
baster,
yeah.
and so that's I think that's about an ounce and a half. Oh, geez,
Okay.
there goes Google and YouTube. It just crashed.
What I've been doing is I
And
do
then,
like one pump per 10 gallons. So if we got a 20 gallon, I'll give it a couple.
right,
It might not be
yeah,
enough. It might not be enough because this is
yeah,
the last 6 months. I've only used that much.
right,
So
right, yeah, great. Oh, yeah, I've already gone through a whole gallon in about a month and a
oh
half or
wow, no
so.
wonder your guppy grass is
Um,
growing. That's I'm just not giving enough.
yeah, it's it, and then I'm feeding a bunch of other plants in the tanks too. Crypts and uh, dwarf
Mm-hmm. Dwarf sap.
Sagittarius,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sag, Sagittarius is a constellation. Yeah, dwarf Sag, and then what else? Um, yeah, I got a bunch of tanks. A lot of the Java fern and the oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, it's getting late. So anyway, potassium permanganate and Warmer Plus.
Oh, that's what they use a lot in koi ponds and stuff. The potassium permanganate. It's a purple stuff, and it's good for. I think is it for like the bacterial infections?
Yeah, I've seen it used for some sort of infection. I remember Keeping Fish Simple used it for something, but it's been so long I couldn't tell you what he was using it for. Let's see, with duckweed shaded out. Yeah, I had my 40 breeder covered with duckweed and dwarf water lettuce. And about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I cleaned it all out. All of it, just threw it away. Well, actually, I threw it out in the landscape and, turns to compost. Um, and now I'm just picking out the last remnants of duckweed that I find. And then I might put some, where was I? Might put some dwarf water lettuce back in on that for because I sell it too.
Good night, Jose. We're going to turn off here in a second also.
That's my plants. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. Yeah, I think you're supposed to use that in just a bare bones tank. And I can't remember why. I'm gonna have to look back into it and see what he was using it for. And kill shrimp. Yeah, and killing snails. Well, if you're spending money on
Oh my.
snails that you want to keep, you want to be really careful. I was trying to get rid of bladder snails, and so I used that no planaria, and I thought it would work on ram's horn snails too, and so far it hasn't. So just the bladder snails.
I think one of the main components of my water chemistry, I believe
Okay.
I don't think I have much iron because I think when I use that the leaf zone, that has a little bit of
Yeah,
iron in it, and it seems I'm not
yeah.
sure about the rapid growth that has in it. It might.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's not available. And I thought about reaching out to him for an analysis, what the fertilizer analysis is, what's in it. I also use
and trick in the koi community.
the Chem Flourish potassium because I had a real, it looked like potassium deficiency in one tank with Java fern, a lot of perforated leaves. And I did a video about it once upon a time. And several people chimed in and said, yeah, probably a potassium deficiency. So I got the Flourish or the Chem Flourish potassium. and use like half a capful in my 15-gallon. I guess 15-gallon. It's a 16-gallon tank in my kitchen.
Oh, Austin's here. I didn't see. Did I miss Austin?
Yeah, he was here.
Oh, it's probably when I was pulling up the stuff. I didn't see. Good night, Austin. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yes.
I missed him.
New local Austin.
Oh, new local. Oh, I see him. Yeah, I said good night to him. Yep. Oh, thank you so much. I was
All
like,
right, yeah. Not
I thought it was
ALA.
ALA popped in here and I missed him. I was like, okay.
No, I haven't seen him. Yeah. So yeah, the potassium permanganate, yeah, for flukes and what's the trick? I don't know what that is, but yeah, in Koi community.
Let's see here. You good, Bill? I just had a bad time with it. Ah,
Yeah.
yep. So we're at 2:00 right now. So I gotta check on my wife and everything. I want to thank everybody that's helped me out and give me the gifted memberships and the super chats and everybody in here visiting and seeing me. I tell you what, I'm just blown away by you guys and you're fantastic. I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for your continued and undying support.
I really appreciate your support. Yeah,
we are grateful.
absolutely fantastic. Really, I mean,
Right.
going right from my heart. I tell you, it's really, really nice.
Yeah, George, it is one of my favorite channels too.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we're gonna. Oh, that's another thing too. We got to get with George when he gets his. When you're ready to do your tour of the Tanganyikans, I want to see him again.
Absolutely.
He also bred those buffalo head cichlids. They're really unique. He's got lots.
Yeah, I had those when I was a kid.
Buffalo heads. They're cool.
Yeah. You got the one thing you got to be careful with is they tunnel.
They what?
So if you've got rock, they tunnel. So they burrow. So if you've got rocks on sand, they'll cave in.
Oh.
So you want to make sure any kind of rocks you're setting down, set it right down to the bottom of the tank, and then build up around it, build sand around, so they can't cave themselves.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Now you're talking about Jason cichlids. Yeah, I seen that video today. It was sad. He's selling all of his fish room stuff. His name's Jason Cichlids he's in Australia. And he's got a nice little fish room. He had so many different types of Lake Tanganyikan fish he showed it today. All the tanks are empty. It was so sad.
Oh wow!
He just said that I got a lot of things going on in my life, and he says, frankly, I don't have any interest in it anymore. I was like, oh man, that's terrible. I mean,
well, it is what it is.
I had no idea.
Yeah, we change, we grow, we move on, we move in, we move over.
I've been doing this so long, I think I'm probably going to keep fishing until I'm not able to do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Yes, you're going to have. Yes, you will have that. All right. So thank you again, Ron. I appreciate you. I'm sorry about
Thank you, Jeff.
the thumbnail. I didn't want to make you feel obligated, but I'm happy.
I just happened to open YouTube and saw that, and I thought, wait a minute, should I be somewhere? And then I thought, oh, maybe he's doing it on my channel. I'm getting some hours for it.
Yeah. Well, we will be on your channel tomorrow and Thursday. So
yes, we will.
And then ours on Wednesday.
Yep.
So that's fantastic. All right. So guys, thank you all very much, and have a great evening and morning or wherever you're at in the world. I know Australia, it's afternoon time.
Probably,
and I think it's actually evening now for Alan. He's a couple hours difference from Australia, farther away. So
yeah.
Well, that's great. Thank you very, very much, everybody. Love you guys. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. We'll be on at 1:30 Coast time.
Yeah.
So all right. Thanks again. Thank you so much.
All right. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Have a good whatever.